live. Are we?
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Yeah. Hey, we have here, let's take a look. We have from the beginning Subway, who said that he's going somewhere and coming back later. Macmurugan, hi, hello, how are you? Mamuchos, thanks for joining.
Hi.
And Darren Carlson, thanks for joining, you too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, how is everyone? Where are you watching us from? Well, we are good. Better than a few days ago.
Yeah.
We have to say we've been a bit stressed with our visa situation.
Whew.
Yeah, you want to explain
about it? So
briefly? Yeah.
So our visa was, it's already expired, right? Our visa was expiring like 27th April.
Mhm.
So we kept asking for extension of the visa, of course, in the official website, like the government official website. And then they extended until 30 April 1st. So only 3 days after our original expiration date.
When the first extension.
Yeah, the
right?
first extension
lockdown
was
extension.
was until 30th April.
Mhm.
And then it's not enough, right? We want to stay here as long as we want because we want to avoid traveling now. It's the worst thing that
First,
you could do.
Prices are not good. You're very lucky if you can find a flight where you want to go. Plus, many countries are closed and blocked, and it's not the best moment to travel or to move around. Plus, avoiding airports, I think it's a kind of a safe decision.
Yeah, it's kind of risky to move around right now. Goa is pretty safe. But still, if you go to somewhere with many people gathered, it's kind of risky. So we applied again for second extension, and then they extended until 17th May. So actually, it's only 7 days later, right? Or 6 days later.
Yeah, it's when the second lockdown, so the lockdown 3.0 ends, and that's the end of our visa. But we have to say we reapplied because government announced that all foreigners stranded in, not only in Goa, I guess in all India, can reapply for a visa extension. And I think they said, I remember reading that it's going to be for 30 days after opening the country, which I'm not sure what that really means, because opening country, what is that? Like opening international flights? I think it's something like that.
It's kind of vague.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say when. And so anyway, we reapplied for the extension because we want to stay here longer. And then we're still waiting for their reply. So if they don't accept our applications, that means we have to leave somewhere on
we have to rush
on 17th May.
Now I think they're going to be permissive, and they're going to allow people leaving the country overstay. Usually that there's a big fine when you overstay. I think they're going to be more flexible with that. By the way, we have a lot of people joining.
Oh, wow.
Thank you everyone for joining. We have
a lot.
Nita, hey, how are you? And Darren, from the UK.
Oh, my mom and dad.
Morning,
right?
Yeah, we have Mr. Park, 안녕하세요. And Puri and Sue, hello from Kuala Lumpur. Danny, my brother. Hey, brother.
Everyone
my brother
here.
From Barcelona. And what else? ¿De qué va el tema? Updates, channel updates. My brother is asking what's this about. Parlem una mica de tot. The Mamuchos are saying, that is nice. 30 days after opening, countries are being very great with communication. That's right.
Yeah, but it's a bit strange because they started opening from, I think, 1st May, isn't it? 3rd May, right? Some states.
4th. No.
States.
The thing is, the government of India declared 3 different zones. Correct me if I'm wrong. If any Indian in the room, just correct me because I'm not that sure. But there is 3 different zones: green zone, red zone, orange zone. Red zones are the ones with no corona cases in the last 20-something days, which Goa is. We are lucky with that. Then there are red zones with are the worst ones with like daily cases, and then orange zones are the ones in between that are not green or red, something like that. So let's say like what the government published or announced is that there is more things open and less strict rules for those green zones or green states, and a stronger and more strict rules for red zones. That's the thing. Nick and Helmi are here. Hey, thanks for joining.
Hey,
cheers.
Oh,
because you know what? Oh, these are big news as well. When last week, cheers and cheers. When last week, the 4th, this third extension started, finally the alcohol ban got lifted.
Yes.
So the government wasn't banning anymore, which that was quite a good day for us because we went to the supermarket and finally the beer alcohol section was open, and here we are. I got stacked up.
No, normally before going to supermarket, Jordi is like, I have to go to supermarket, do the grocery and whatever. And on that day, he was like, oh, I gotta go.
Yeah.
He just rushed out. And
no, actually, I waited quite a lot. I mean, I knew that they were opening, but I didn't want to rush because I was afraid that there would be like long line waiting in the supermarket.
Yeah.
So I said, no, let's go maybe after lunch or something. And yeah, there was no line. On the opposite, on the other hand, there was some states, and you can find that on YouTube, in Delhi and other big cities, that there was a long line on the street, like iPhone X release day. People, really, thousands of people waiting on the street, and the police came, and that was a bit chaotic. You can find videos.
Yeah, Nick and Helmi,
Nick and Helmi, Food and Footprints, Greg and Jumi, hey, thanks for joining. Wow, all the family's here. Oh, my brother said, say hi to Mr. Park from me. Yeah. Okay, let me catch up with UK is going to be on lockdown until November. That's official, announced. Jesus. Oh my god, wow. I mean, better be safe than sorry, and as long as the economy and all is adapting well, like it seems to be happening, I think it's safer to be open.
It's a bit like irony that even people from here, like Goa, I heard that they're happy that more shops are opening, and then they have more like things to I don't know, do, and like the business like, and then some people are saying like, oh, I want the government to like extend the lockdown longer because they're worried that it might spread again, and then the situation would get worse. So it's a bit like hard to really is a tricky, and it's really hard situation like everywhere, I think.
Yeah. Nick, what is this thing that you say with an iPhone? Our Subway is asking, our cats are taking a nap. It's nap time. Well, it's almost all day nap time for them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Papa Park is asking, how is my brother doing? Because, Papa Park is in Korea, my brother is in Barcelona. So we are the link connecting family.
Right.
Yeah.
So now it's a family meeting going on here also.
Yeah. What else? The motivation is real, Jordi. Of course you understand. Last time we had the beer was in a live stream on a Sunday lockdown quiz that we did, which was, I think, 1 month before so we were 1 month dry, if that makes sense. Yeah.
And then you remember you did you bought like a 10 or I don't know how
9. I think I got 9 beers.
9 beers,
which is not that much.
And then as soon as you arrived home, we opened one, right? We opened one, and then we are like,
yeah, it felt really good. It felt really good.
Yeah. All of a sudden, everything turned like fine as soon as we drank beer.
Nick and Helmi is saying, did you hear about Korea, by the way? Some guy went clubbing. Yeah, some foreigner didn't follow the rules and went clubbing. I think went into 5 different clubs, and now there's like a big outbreak in Itaewon.
I was gonna mention that actually at some point, but Korea's been like controlling very well, and then like every day they had like a less than maybe 10 people, 10 cases like every day, and it was really good. And most of them were just from overseas, so they were like almost like zero like local infection. But like this thing happened, like, so I think two of the guys who were in that club was confirmed positive. So now the government is tracking, right? That they want to check like all the people who were in that club on that night, like with them on the same place, or even a few days before or later. And then I think so far like 50, 40 or 50 people are confirmed. So people are so worried that there will be more people out there, because some of them, the people who were confirmed positive, some of them, they had no symptoms. So
no, well,
yeah,
but the thing is, I was thinking like, why the clubs were open if it's still a risk, right? But apparently,
because
everything is
no restrictions.
safe. No. The guys were under quarantine, so they just said, fuck it, and they went clubbing, which is like, come on, man. So now many people are going to blame these foreigners because Korea is quite, when some problem happens and the foreigner is in the center, it becomes very like a snowball or a bit like racist.
Yeah, it becomes really like tough. It becomes very tough. I mean, we are like very welcoming, but if these things kind of happen, like I think people it's going to be a huge like conflict like between like people in Korea. So I hope they control it well, like they did last time, and hopefully the situation gets better.
Nick can help me. Yeah, man, as much as I miss clubbing with Latin Travelmates, they shouldn't have reopened clubs yet. I mean, it's not a basic need, right? You need to eat, you need maybe to eat outside or socialize, but clubbing, well, I understand it's a big part of business, and well,
I mean, I think the government kind of went low with the bars and clubs, because they kind of closed down all the restaurants and all the like most of the business. So they kind of let it kind of open so people could at least go there and I don't know, release their stress or whatever. But it turned out it's not safe at all. So now the government is trying to put more like restrictions on bars and clubs. So they're saying like at least in Seoul and the nearest cities. So maybe, and I read some comments on internet that people were saying like, okay, so the government's gonna put the restrictions on like all clubs and bars in Seoul, so let's go to other cities. I was reading comments.
I was discussing that with some of my students, and we were saying that this is going to change things forever, blah blah blah. And it brought me a good chance to decentralize, because we got used living in big cities, in like big concentration of population and apartment buildings and everything, true. While there is lots of land with no agriculture or nothing going on that could be used for living. And nowadays it's getting easier and easier to commute. You have internet and
true.
Teleworking or working from home. It's gonna grow. So, I mean, there's no way back now for many people.
Seoul is too populated. Right? It's ridiculous. Like half of the population of Korea lives in Seoul, the capital city.
No, half?
Half, yeah. I think it's actually more than half.
I refuse to believe this.
No, it's true.
No.
You search.
Korea has 50 million population.
Search on Google
Seoul
right now.
Metro is 50
and let
million
me know.
No.
It's true. Almost half.
You mean 25 million?
Yeah.
Someone, true. I don't want to interrupt this, but someone can go to Wikipedia.
Can Google and let us know.
Okay, yeah. I bet half, no, because Korea has 50 million.
It's true.
You're saying 25 million in Seoul?
It's huge problem.
I doubt it.
And then the price for the property is like a rocket high
because
of that.
That's a fact.
And that's one of the reasons that we left Seoul, because it's just ridiculous to live there. The living cost is really high, and then you pay a huge amount of money to live in a very small house, and not even like near the nature, and then you don't have your life there. I mean, if you have a lot of money, of course you can afford anything, and then you can
you can live anywhere.
Yeah, you can live anywhere, but still we thought it's ridiculous. And anyway, Seoul is too populated. Maybe it's a good chance to like spread people around in Korea.
We have a lot of comments on the chat. Australia has 6,000 cases, but we haven't reopened restaurant yet. Yeah, better safe.
Oh, yeah.
We have like 2 cases a day. Wow, that's really in control. Darren says, if people do not listen, then they need to be on lockdown, follow the rules, and this will pass by faster. Yes, but the thing is, well, you see the news. Not many people follow the rules, and that's what makes this a mess, and it's going to take so long in some countries especially.
So before this thing, the club thing happened, the Korean government was going to planning to open school, but they had to extend again. They were going to open like for like older students first, because they have to prepare for the university. So they're gonna open from like the high school students first, and then later maybe middle school, and then like this order. But now they have to like postpone like everything because of this, and people are also worried that this might be another start of the like a broad size of the infection. So
can we ask you, how is it going in your, not your countries, but the place where you are in, like UK or Istanbul, Mamuchos, Australia? We just got some updates here. And Kuala Lumpur, how is it going there? And Makmurugan, where are you watching us from? And how is the pandemic situation up there or down there? I don't know if you're north or south. It feels really good to have you back in the house, really.
Yeah.
Ola from Travel Tribe, Jordan.
Hi, hello.
How are you? Thanks for joining. Travel Tribe channel is a pretty new podcast that we had the honor to kickstart or kick off on their first podcast. Is one of our friends and our diving instructor back in Kotao, Jordan. He's based now in Poland, if I'm not wrong. And since this lockdown situation started, he wanted to do something connecting so many people around the world, so many friends, making something good out of this whole situation. So he started this podcast, I think 3 times a week, or it started this intense, right? And connecting with many people around the world, and it's very interesting, very
inspiring.
Insightful, and you can get a lot of good info of jobs that maybe you didn't even imagine you can do, working abroad and stuff like that. Very interesting. Check it out.
Very good.
Yeah. What else do we have? Yes, this is why we didn't return to the US. Exactly. Plus, I think now Spain, well, many countries have, it's more difficult to go back to US, right? For non-US citizens. Am I right? Yeah, Travel Tribe, please open one beer and cheers with us.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I'm
Bangkok
already
story.
finishing.
Jordi's I'm not going to repeat that here.
Jordi's Bangkok story.
If you want to know this story, you head to Travel Tribe channel and maybe fast forward towards the end, where I explain my most embarrassing moment that I'm not going to repeat here, which is embarrassing.
Oh, okay.
So how is the situation in Istanbul, in Kuala Lumpur, in Poland? I'm interested. How is that in Poland? Are you allowed to go out? Are the shops open? Are the basic things also open? It's funny, in Spain, they started this phase system where the provinces are going to be opening depending on, like the health authorities feel it safe. And each phase like opens a bit more some things. For example, phase 0 was like you can go out and do exercise individually, but just like 1 kilometer outside your home. I don't know, a bunch of things. And then phase 1, for example, is like bars and restaurants with terrace can open with a 30% of occupation. So many bar and restaurant owners were complaining that it's not worth for them to open. They cannot, I mean, doesn't compensate the spendings and all the effort of opening, if only at the max, to the max. That's 30% of the occupation. So I don't know. And then there were services like barber shops and other like individual, like one person service. You can go, but with a previous appointment, which is interesting. Yeah. By the way, the cat woke up.
Oh, I think I have to. Sorry, just open the.
Oh yeah, open
the door a little bit.
Yeah, because cat needs to go out. Gunnar, thanks for joining. Hello. How is the situation in Singapore? Gunnar is joining us from Singapore.
You want to join our channel?
Hello, baby. Are you fatty?
Hey,
Where's this fatty?
Hello. My name is Kandra. It's nice to see you all.
She doesn't care. She's not a.
She just needs attention.
She doesn't like live streams. We learned that. Yeah. Oh, your mom is too. Mama Park. 한국은 you read.
한국은 요 며칠 서울 이태원 클럽에서 yeah she's talking about the club thing. 클럽에서 20-30대에서 코로나 확진자가 발생했다. 또 어떻게 진행될지
Now translate.
주의 깊게 지켜보고 있다. So my mom was saying like yeah, so a few days ago the club thing happened, and then the virus is like spreading, especially among the 20s and 30s. So people are, how to say, keep checking, like keep their eyes on how things are going. Like they're there.
She wants to go down. Yeah. Sydney, I think when I saw videos from Nick and Helmi in Sydney, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. So most of the restaurants are open for taking out, right? Plus, I guess delivery is also a big thing there. So yeah, and I have another friend, Vivek, living and working in Sydney, and I saw a lot of stories that he's going to the beach. So I guess it's not that bad. Yeah. And here in Goa, actually, a few days ago, since Monday, I think people started going out exercising, which is now allowed, and they lift the restriction of.
That's good.
Now you can go 2 people in a motorbike, which is a relief, and more than 2 people in a car, which is also good. And what else?
And then the beach is open, right?
Well,
or it has always been.
I don't know exactly.
Open, but people just didn't go there.
Yeah.
I mean, the restaurants and bars are still all closed, but the beach is kind of open. So so I heard that you can go. I mean, of course, you have to avoid the crowd, but you can still go and just chill and stuff. So I think that's nice.
Yeah, we're planning to go to the beach one day. We have some time, but the thing is, we have a heat wave now here in Goa.
Oh yeah.
From the May 8th until the 14th, they announced it's gonna be really hot. They recommend not to go out in daytime, mostly from 10 a.m. till 3 or 4 p.m., which is really hot, really hot. I mean, I can show you the temperature and how it goes.
It's really hot.
Oh man,
it's just burning
sun. Now here in Goa it's 6:30 p.m., which is not sunset yet, but it's not bright, you don't feel the sun, but it's like this, which is, it feels like 41. So yeah, you can go out, of course you can go out, but it's not pleasant. Today I was doing some gardening, and I lasted for, less than 10 minutes because it was like, oh my God, this is burning so much. Yeah.
And then Jordy keep asking me to stand next to him.
Because we need to get some tan.
Enjoy the sun, and then the sun is burning.
No, but they recommend to get some vitamin
Jesus, I feel like
D or C or
my skin is getting
burning.
Yeah, even after a few seconds, it's that strong. So I just run away like.
Ooh, this cat. We have some updates on the chat. They say in Germany, they start reopening, starting with stores and stuff, followed by restaurants and schools in the next weeks. Wow. Everything with the new rules, of course. Yes. Okay. And then, what else? I saw something about Istanbul. I missed it now. It's up on this. Here, domestic travel is starting to open in similar cities in Istanbul. I mean, in Turkey, not in Istanbul, Ankara, or any big city. They say full domestic travel will open by the end of May. Today, malls and barbershops opens. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Good. Good, but keep the rules.
Yeah.
Haircut will open in Singapore after close for around 2 weeks. Okay. Jody, Puri and Sue, they say my hair seems longer. It is longer.
Yeah.
I didn't touch it. I didn't cut it at all. I want to grow it again. Long.
Oh no, you didn't tie it.
No, I want to grow it again, like long time ago.
Yeah.
German football league is gonna continue next week. Oh wow, which is quite strange in my opinion. Well, football generates a lot of money, and they were in Spain. They were also like resuming the league, but like closed doors, no public, no audience, just the teams and I guess TV. So they get some revenue. Yeah. Heatwave, trade with my winter. No, thanks. We prefer hot weather than cold. Yeah. What else? Cut my hair. Yeah, Gunnar said that you could cut my hair, but no.
I can.
No. I mean, I don't want.
I
It's
can.
fine.
It's easy.
No, it's easy. But I can cut it myself too. Yeah.
I sometimes cut myself.
Exactly.
But I can not cut
You
myself.
did last week, right?
Yeah, I cut my hair.
Cut myself.
By myself.
Sounds really bad. Sometimes, yeah. Nida is back.
Yeah.
What did you miss? Not much. Some updates around the world about this whole pandemic situation,
Mhm.
what countries are opening, what they are opening, schools or not. Yeah. Do Jordi do facial? What do I mean facial? Facial hair? Puri and Sue, please specify. Nida, which is your favorite plant in your garden? I must say, probably curry. We have a curry plant that you might have seen in our cooking videos because we have the curry leaves that we can pull for cooking whatever. But also we have some basil that I kind of resurrected because it was like dying, and then I took it out and replanted. Sorry, the cat is messing with cables. No, are you? Okay, fine. So I replanted, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4 big branches of basil, which we use not that often, but sometimes in pizza and some pasta or some cucumber water that we use. Yeah.
So don't worry, guys. I'm not going to cut myself.
Yeah. Never trust wife to cut your hair. You agree? Oh, I think I trust her. She's good. And the thing is, I don't care that much about my hair, so whatever mess she makes.
Yeah, the same.
It's
I don't really care about my hair now. It's
good. Facial skincare. No, I never do. I Hakyang sometimes just for fun bought some mask and say, let's play this, the facial skincare masks.
No, I don't do it for fun.
But no, I mean, you make me join for fun.
Yeah.
Not because my skin is, I don't know how my skin condition is, but I don't really care much about my skin, my face at least.
But it's amazing that his skin is very good.
Yeah, right?
Very good.
With
very
zero
smooth.
treatments.
Yeah.
So I believe healthy food. No, not really. Anyway, yeah, I don't care. I don't put any chemicals in my face, which I think it's better for my face.
Nick and Henry was washing dishes, and she's like, "Who said that?"
About what? About the cutting? Yeah. Okay, Manubu says, but the thing is, they need like thousands of tests every week for the football league. Oh yeah, to test everyone involved. But for me, for example, I work with disabled people, so you also need tests. I mean, whatever job involving people, testing is super essential. You need it constantly.
Is the key. Testing
We
is the
shouldn't
key.
be infected, but for us workers, there are no regular tests or something yet. Oh man, that sucks. It's crazy how in general, governments are not putting all their effort in, healthcare and taking care of health staff or personnel, which is wow. And then worrying about football and other stuff. I know it's important to reactivate economy, but oh my god, yeah. It's Mamucho say it's the beer, Jordi. What keeps you young? Yeah, I will believe that. That's nice. Good skin must be the one. Yeah, probably like how they call it, antioxidants, right? I don't know about beer, but wine has antioxidants. But I haven't drunk wine for I don't know, a long time. Last wine maybe.
Yeah, wine. Well, every time we go to supermarket, Jordi is saying, should we get some wine? And then it's like,
because I know Hekion likes
Yeah,
wine.
and
I'm
it's
not
red
that.
wine.
I mean, if there's good craft beers,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
look at the wines. But
it's like you have to search the brand name if it's good, and the beer.
Or no,
the
just
beer
drink
we
it.
know. I mean, there's just so many like choices. So that's why I prefer just go for the beer, because in the supermarket it's quite limited. So we know what's good and what's bad. But
Where?
in the Las Vegas, the supermarket,
no, the supermarket. I think in India in general, or in Goa, the
It's
wine
not good?
selection. I mean, if there is something good, it's really expensive because of
Ah,
taxes
yeah,
and
yeah,
also.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think we stick with
yeah,
beer.
price wise, the beer is cheaper, so we just always go for beer. But I like wine, and
Mhm.
sometimes I like to drink like
Yeah.
1 glass of wine or
Nick and Helmi say
2
zero
glasses of
treatment.
wine.
Are you sure Hekion doesn't use face mask on you when you're asleep?
Oh.
No, because she sleeps
No.
longer than me. She
No,
falls
no, no,
asleep
no.
before me, and she wakes up after me. So, well, maybe in the middle of the night. That's why you sleep that long. But
No, I
no,
don't know.
I would feel something.
No, I don't want to waste
Yeah.
any face mask on for Jordi.
Helmi said your skin looks good because of alcohol. Yeah, but I don't understand because I've been more than a month without alcohol and still looks fine. So, no. Okay, what else are you saying here? Wine doesn't age. Oh, that's smart. I like that.
네.
I now have to support a German football team. What beer are you drinking? I'm drinking Eight Finger Eddie. It's an IPA from Goa Brewing Company, which Jordan, the day we visited this brewery back in 2018 August, right after that we messaged you on Facebook, and I was quite tipsy, and we were recording some videos on the Facebook Messenger, and maybe you still have them on our Facebook Messenger conversations.
When we were like
With the dogs.
with the
There
dogs,
were like
bunch
15
of
dogs chasing us. Not
Yeah.
upset or angry. They were like fighting among them,
They were
not
just
attacking us.
following us. They were just following us. They
Yeah.
were just happy, and then they were following us. But it's a group of dogs, so we were a bit
Yeah,
scared.
street dogs,
And
in
then-
these roads of
Yeah,
Goa.
and then later they just got in fight
Mm-hmm.
themselves. So we were like, oh my god, it's getting dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, and we were quite tipsy because we were at this Goa brewing company. They invited us to take a look and like a tour in their facilities when they were starting,
Yeah.
and we have some sips of their we were sampling a bit their beers. Yeah, we were a bit tipsy on the way back to the bus.
Yeah,
right?
the samplers they gave us like more than like 10 samplers, I would say.
No, I mean they were brewing only 2 beers plus the some in the laboratory, but I don't know. We were
we kind of tried a lot. So
yeah.
And this one is a Shimba wheat. Shimba is a Goa local.
No, it's not from Goa.
It's not from Goa.
No.
Mumbai. Is it
Mumbai, I
from
think Maharashtra. I'm not sure. Any Indian in the house? Who knows where is?
I thought it was Goa.
I think it's quite national now. I mean, you can find it in Bangalore, in Mumbai, probably in Delhi.
Yeah. Anyway.
Does it say where?
Um.
Anyway, this one is quite easy to find, and we got to know these beers through So Far Sounds. They are the sponsor in So Far Sounds. So whenever we go to those secret concerts, they have
I don't know.
Simba Wheat or Simba Stout, which is Tekken's favorite.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's amazing. I love stout, and then I'm very picky about stout, the taste and everything, and this is great.
Hello to Hungry Diners joining from Melbourne. How are you doing? It's quite
Hello.
late in Australia
I think
now.
so.
Well, thanks for joining, and cheers to Melbourne too. Yeah.
Oh, I just finished.
So how about Melbourne? How is the situation? Is exactly as in Sydney? Is like a nationwide following the same rules, or different areas have different rules? I would like to know that about Australia. Yeah. And what else after this Corona update? We talked about the visa. Well, yeah, we also wanted to go live because we, besides missing you all, we didn't post for a while because we've been busy drinking beer. No, we've been busy because we have been editing stuff that we cannot tell you because it would be spoiler and we don't want to share.
A lot.
We want to edit in batch because it's gonna be a new series coming hopefully soon. And actually 2 series, but we cannot tell you yet about where.
This time we're trying something new. Before, when we make videos, for example, when we do the series, we make like episode 1 and then we publish, and then meantime we make episode 2 and then we publish, and then we kind of didn't really like this kind of like time pressure and everything. So this time we decided that even though it takes like longer, we just make the whole series first, and then later we just post like one by one, like so it could be like more like regular, and also we don't need to worry about like making another one like with the time, with the limited time. So we're doing that. That's why we've been quite busy at home. Like
Gunnar is asking. Gunnar is asking, can you guys help to edit my video? No. Sorry, but can you help us editing ours? No. We are super busy, and I wish we had
super busy.
8 hands and maybe more laptops to edit more.
We argue all the time, like who's gonna cook lunch, who's gonna cook dinner.
Like we're both editing with both laptops, you know. That sometimes I say like, I'm not in charge of lunch. Do whatever you want. You can order, you can cook, or I can skip it. But I don't care.
I'm not in charge of dinner. I'm not in charge of anything today.
But the thing is, if we are in a, you know, like when you're editing, you can be some way blocked. Like, oh, I'm not inspired now. I need some some creative point. Then you just close laptop and go cook and eat, which is nice. Nida from Pune in Maharashtra says Simba is not here in Pune yet.
Really?
Okay, then it's not Maharashtrian beer for sure. I don't know where they brew it.
Is it?
Maybe it's Karnataka. No.
Mumbai? No.
I think it's not Goa, but well, we will investigate. Maybe it's Goa, but
it's Goa. The last time I think
then where is the brewery?
Where
is the brewery? I don't know.
Goa. Well, anyway, I don't want to.
Manu is asking, what program do you use for editing? Final Cut Pro X. Because I don't know, we use Macs, and a long time ago I was using Adobe Premiere, but that was, I don't know, 15 years ago or something like that, before YouTube and all that stuff. And then since we had the Mac native software, I think it matches better. It does what we want, and but sometimes I really consider downgrading or going to some free software or something easier and more simple. But now, because since we learn all these steps and all whatever, like plugins and tricks and other stuff, why changing, right? If something works, don't change it. Nida is asking, how do you manage your time as people who work from home? We don't manage it. We suck at that. No, really. We just work when we have some appointment, like classes online, and the rest of the time we just cook or rest or read or play or edit.
Or one thing we realized recently was that it's better to start whatever you do, start like early, like in the morning.
Yeah, we realized that just a few days, not even 1 week ago.
No, not even 1 week ago, but it was like, for example, you wake up early and then you start working on that stuff. Then you can finish quite like some part in the morning. So in the afternoon, you have this, like, how to say, motivation to finish that faster. Because if you start it like late from the afternoon, you feel like, oh, I'm never gonna finish it, and then it will just like go tomorrow. You will start again tomorrow, and then it's not really efficient. So we realized that if you start early, it's better. I mean,
we have the answer of Simba. Simba is the brainchild of serial entrepreneur Prabhat Singh Bhatia, 27. Wow, really young. Who set up the brewery in Durg. What is Durg, by the way? Nida, where is Durg? In what state?
Durg?
That's very interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that Simba had a Wikipedia entry. Cool. Yeah.
Durg?
Durg? I don't know where is Durg. Yeah. Manu says, yeah, I feel you guys. I'm also much more productive in the morning with a clear and fresh mind.
Oh, yeah, that too.
It's not only about clear and fresh mind, but maybe...
It's true, too.
True. Plus, I like to... I don't know, I feel very sleepy at night, like from 10 p.m. we just sit down to watch some movie or series or something, I fell asleep really easily because we wake up early, and even if we go to bed late, like past midnight, we don't sleep more than 7 hours. I always wake up around 7, 8 at the latest, which we just say, okay, let's try to wake up with the sunrise and use the daytime editing in the morning. You can be editing like 2-3 hours or do editing like reading, whatever, and they have breakfast around 7, 8. Yeah, it's not time managing, I think, but that's what we do.
Like what I meant was, like, for example, if it never is, but if making one video takes like 10 hours, let's assume that it takes more than that, but 10 hours, and you start from the afternoon, like in the middle of like editing the video, you kind of like give up, like, oh, I'm never gonna finish it, like even before going to sleep. But if you start from the morning, then probably you might finish like 20%, and then later in the afternoon you might get like motivated more that, oh, I already finished like 30% before like having lunch. So maybe I can finish it today, and then you work more and more. So that's one thing that I realized, that especially for me it works fine because I like waking up early. Is it right?
Yeah. You can help me saying something, and I'm gonna give you a good answer for that. Finding music 2-3 hours. Yeah, it used to be like that, because if you find music for that episode only, it takes forever, because you're finding the right mood, like lo-fi and soft hip hop or soft house or whatever, like orchestral epic sound. Yeah, but since we started editing in batch, like this series, I'm saving just the songs the tracks that I like from Epidemic, and I'm repeating them through some episodes. So when there is some, I don't know, let's say street food moments, there is this music playing. When there is some market moments, when there is some trip with a bus, oh shit, did I say the country? No. No, I didn't review. So yeah, there is, I don't know, nature, stunning nature. There is these 2 or 3 tracks we can choose from. And if there is like movement, going on a bus, going on a bike, there's also different music. So just like, in fact, that's what other TV series have done all their history of TV. You have like character theme, right? Every time that character shows up and have a moment, they have the same track. Every time there is this tension moment, same music. Drama moment, same music. So we said, why do we have to keep searching for every single episode, every scene? No. Let's edit in batch, and problem solved. I just searched for 2-3 hours for one full series, and it works for every episode.
Oh, good.
It's
very good.
Epidemic sounds
very
hacking.
Good.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do that too.
Yeah, steal it from Puri and Sue if I knew the titles. No, but really, this works. I mean, we have and I realized that we have the feeling that we shouldn't repeat that. I'm talking as video creators, video editors, whatever. That we shouldn't repeat tracks. We shouldn't repeat songs because people will get bored of that. Well, not really.
Well, not really.
Really, I'm not saying use the same track in every single video, but
don't realize
I think people like. I enjoy when I hear the same song. Not every time or in every video, but I don't care and I don't mind, and maybe
it's
I really
routine or
I
don't know. Well, it's
right?
like watching drama. Sometimes you like to hear the same song.
I mean,
if it's a good song.
Really, it's not worth to spend those 2-3 hours looking for new music. If you have, I don't know, a bunch of, let's say 10-15 tracks that you like, keep using them. Really, I mean, there's no need. People. I don't think people really care if you repeat a song from one episode on another one. It's Do you agree, guys, with that, or do you want to use fresh new music every episode?
And these days when I'm editing videos, my problem is that I'm overusing music. So I made one like an episode, and then I showed it to Jordi, and then Jordi was saying like, hey, like music after music after music after music. What is this shit?
No, I didn't say that.
because I was like overusing it. Like there's so many music, and then I got so excited, and then I put so many music in one episode, and then I realized that it's kind of not really good. It kind of like too much.
You know
Too
what that
much.
reminded me?
Yeah.
Korean dramas.
Ah,
Korean dramas keep connecting
true,
soundtrack
true.
and track after track, even like
Right,
dramatic
right.
love moment, this track, and
Yeah.
then not even 3 seconds of silence or breathing, and then next dun, dun, chase music, whatever.
They hate
By the way,
silence.
Hello Vic,
Yeah.
thanks for joining from all the way from Chicago. The Hungry Black Panda.
Wow.
How is it going? And Subway is back. Hello Hekyung. What are you going to cook next? Yeah, it's good that put the pressure on her, because some people were putting pressure on me, like
Oh my
Jordi should
God.
cook. Okay, you should cook.
Well, I'm kind of running out of ideas.
Why don't you suggest us something easy, not too
Actually,
hard?
he suggested like several.
What? Which one?
Like there's some curries and some.
But I think curry takes too long, or I don't know. It has to be something. It doesn't matter what it is, in fact. But yeah. By the way, some days ago we didn't post on YouTube, but we posted on Instagram how we made some biryani. Like pre-mixed envelope thing from the supermarket. Wow. And Hekim here made a chicken biryani song based on Lady Gaga's Paparazzi, which probably you saw on our Instagram.
Yeah.
If you didn't-
he wrote the lyrics, and then I thought, yeah, it's let's just play it, and he did it.
Yeah. Big thank you so much. Get some coffee. Well, we're gonna get some coffee after the beer. No, actually coffee. Yeah. You know what? We ran out of coffee like 2 weeks ago, and when I went to the supermarket, I couldn't find like ground coffee. Everything was instant, which we usually try not to drink because we prefer ground coffee. So we were like, shit. And then I broke the not coffee machine, the French press. Those things that you put the grounds and hot water and then press. I broke it washing it, and then we didn't have a coffee maker. We didn't have coffee ground or ground coffee. So we were less than a week, was it?
Huh?
Maybe 4 or 5 days with zero coffee, which felt like we didn't feel sleepy or anything, but felt like something's missing this morning.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
missing.
we were still drinking the kombucha. That I don't know if I said, but we are brewing kombucha since November, and every week and a half we do a new batch of more than 2 liters, around 2 liters per week, trying different flavors. So that's our go-to cold drink when we are at home, basically.
The
editing or
Hungry Black
anything.
Panda. Have you tried cat coffee from you? You mean the cat poop?
The cat poop coffee?
Poop, right?
Cat? No, we tried another
Oh.
animal, the weasel or something. No.
Something wheeze.
There-
Remember the right
Is
name?
it? I think it's weasel. I'm not sure. Some like rodent animal poop coffee
But
that
it's
we tried.
expensive.
No, the one we tried was
No?
cheap. It
Really?
was affordable.
Like
It was.
from where? From any coffee shop? From a coffee
I think
shop?
it was from the airport, probably, because we just
Really?
forgot.
Oh,
The one I brought you some from Hanoi the first time I went by myself.
that's Squirtle.
No,
Squirtle.
Squirtle is the brand. No. I brought.
That's Squirtle.
I don't remember really, but maybe you see something in upcoming videos, and I cannot say more.
By the way, Vietnamese coffee is
Yeah.
great. Like, I didn't drink coffee at all before traveling Vietnam. You remember when we were even dating? I was
Wow.
not fan of coffee.
Not
I
really.
never
Yeah,
never
yeah.
drank coffee. I prefer tea. But when we traveled Vietnam,
Seabed cat. That's the thing. Sorry
Huh?
to interrupt.
Which one?
Seabed cat. Yeah.
Seabed
It's a rodent, right? It's an animal,
oh.
kind of an otter, but ugly otter. Something like that. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
It's, I don't know. I think it's a bit overrated, to be honest. I mean, I like Vietnamese coffee. Simple,
general.
just as it
In
is.
general,
Yeah.
it's really good, very good. And then it was a new word when they
Right?
put the sweetened milk.
Oh yeah, condensed milk, man.
It's the best. It's the best invention.
Well,
Maybe bad for your health. I
not
don't know.
bad if you
Maybe-
burn it. It's just sugar, basically. It's sugar.
Yeah, it's the same
If you
as
burn
you
it-
put the sugar in the coffee. It's the same thing.
But the thing is,
yeah.
it's tempting, you have that coffee. And someone who was Nida was asking, Nida, are you still here on the chat? We should show you now how to make that. Anyway, you buy the condensed milk and you put maybe just this amount, and then you say, nah, let's go a bit more. And then you put like
more.
3 fingers of coffee, of condensed milk, and then the ice, and oh man, that's so. Cafe suada. Oh yeah.
Cafe suada.
Cafe suada.
Cafe
I know.
suada. Right.
We've been doing cafe suada here, but not with Vietnamese coffee, not as strong. I think it was some coffee from Goa, local coffee, Arabica, but not that strong. But still, I mean, you put the condensed milk and it's nice. It's really nice.
Condensed milk is a magic. It's a magic.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. Yeah.
Subway is asking, have you seen spices plantations in Goa? If not, then definitely you need to visit.
Oh,
we haven't, but we know, and hopefully we have time before we are kicked out of the country, before our visa expires. Hopefully we can explore around Goa to see some plantations,
I'm gonna miss so
waterfalls.
much of all those different spices. For example, like in Korea, I mean, you can still get all the spices from like a big supermarket, but still it's quite expensive. And here it's so easy to get, and then the variety of the spices can't really compare.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss so much.
Two Real Geeks say, lol, the milk is used a lot here in the US. Really? For making coffee? Wow. Okay, interesting.
Oh.
Condensed milk.
Condensed milk?
I mean, I understand. Two Real Geeks. Is the milk, you mean condensed milk, like in Vietnamese coffee? I didn't know that is used in US.
Even your mom knew it.
My mom knew it, but it's because it's a special thing. Like, I think in Spain they call it café bonbon. Maybe it's from France, which would make sense because France and Vietnam is connected. So, but I think the Vietnamese coffee that everybody knows, it's called café bonbon in Spain at least, and maybe in France. I don't know. Yeah. 3 fingers of coffee. No, well, actually we put a lot of coffee, really. I realized that maybe I'm drinking 400 milliliters at once, like coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
Because it's I put a lot of ice. So, and if I drink it with ice, I drink it very fast. If it's hot, no, because I don't like hot drinks, so I drink slow.
I'm more like, generally, I prefer very weak coffee. And then one day I make it really strong with lots of sweetened milk, like a
yeah.
Like one day,
Hungry Black Panda, he's saying there's a Vietnamese coffee with yogurt too. Yeah.
Oh,
we tried that on episode 1 of our Vietnam series.
This is so
we had
good.
That
yogurt
coffee with ice, of course, and banh mi avocado, which is omelette and avocado and chili sauce, just like that. This kind of banh mi, no pate, no carrot, no cucumber, just omelette, avocado, chili sauce, and it was so good.
But they say yogurt coffee, but actually they also put all the sweetened milk and stuff.
Yeah,
and also add,
of course,
and then add the yogurt.
Yeah.
I mean, I know because I tried to make it by myself, and then I totally failed. Just yogurt and
café bonbon. Confirm.
Yeah.
The thing is, don't try yogurt coffee at home. We tried, and it was a fail.
Disaster.
I don't know what kind of yogurt you have to use, but I don't know. It doesn't mix well when it how do you call it? Se corta. It gets cut.
Like
the milk, the dairy from the yogurt, and the watery coffee, they don't blend well. So I don't know what kind of yogurt or whatever.
You remember the yogurt coffee we had in Dalat, Vietnam?
No.
Oh, not Dalat, Bao Loc.
Oh yeah.
Anybody knows Bao Loc? The city is beautiful. Not many people know about this place. Many
people know about this place.
Oh really?
But it's not very
but not really popular among
checklist
the
in Vietnam.
tourists.
Yeah, it's not very foreign.
Among the travelers.
No, yeah.
We heard it from our couchsurfing host we met in Ho Chi Minh, and then he said, "Oh, you definitely need to go to Bao Loc, and then they have a really good coffee." And then we went to this coffee shop, and then they had this view, the lake view, and then we had this yogurt coffee, like cold yogurt coffee. It was heaven.
It was good. It was good.
So
it felt
good.
really good.
So good.
Two Real Geeks, especially with some Spanish coffee, it's used a lot. Wow, because it's funny because in Spanish coffee, in general, in bars, we don't use condensed milk. So it's funny that they
Yeah.
use it in US.
Yeah.
And then Subway is asking, have you tried Cafe Coffee Day in India? It's like Starbucks of India. Yeah, we did. We did try that. Just when we needed air conditioner and Wi-Fi, since it's like Starbucks. Because we
Yeah.
prefer local places, and that connects with the next question. What do you prefer, masala chai,
Masala
coffee,
chai.
or lassi?
Masala chai coffee?
No, masala chai or coffee or
okay.
lassi.
Okay.
Depends on the moment. We love all of them.
Depends on the mood.
We didn't have
Depends
masala
on the
chai for a
mood.
while. She makes a really good masala chai with the spices and the ginger
Yeah,
and
just
everything.
mix everything.
It's
then,
good.
Then it's good.
Depends. I mean, lassi, I feel a bit guilty because it's very sweet, and I know like, oh, there's a lot of sugar going on.
Ooh.
Coffee, I know it can be a bit healthy, like
It's
0
hard
calories.
to choose. I like all of them.
I don't want to choose. I
Yeah,
just like them all.
depending on the
Mhm.
mood.
Darren, you've been to Baolok. Yes,
wow.
it's beautiful, right? Baolok in the central highlands of Vietnam. Not touristy and good food. They have their own local specialties and kind of cold, so you don't. It's not the typical Vietnam
chilly weather is
hot
also
place.
Also very attractive.
Daniel and Nazar in the house. Thank you. Wow. Thank you for the super chat. Look at this cute foxy.
Wow.
It's a fox?
Thank you
A dog?
so
It's a dog.
much.
How are you doing, Daniel and Naz? We didn't hear about you.
Had to
For a
celebrate this
while.
with more beer.
Cheers. Oh,
You want some?
I'm finishing. Yeah.
Yeah. Which one you like? I'm gonna. Sorry guys.
I don't care. Stop.
Excuse me. I'm just gonna bring more
Refill
beers.
this. Careful with the cable.
Which one? Stop.
Any. Daniel and Naz, how are you doing? How is New York City doing? Masala chai is the best. Good morning, everything. Yeah. Oh, Darren used to live in Saigon. Yeah. So, Darren, I guess you traveled around Vietnam. What's the difference between Hanoi coffee or North coffee and Saigonese coffee? Are there any real differences? Because we traveled only, 3 months around Vietnam, and we really didn't notice any difference in some foods, yeah, but the coffee, we didn't notice any difference, to be honest. Yeah. Thought that was a cat. Yeah, there is a cat. You mean the picture? The cat is just left, sorry. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, Vic, I thought your family were from the north, from Hanoi. Okay, Saigon. Yeah. Gunnar, thanks for reminding us. We should promote our next week quiz video. So hopefully on, I forget if it's Saturday. I think it's Saturday or Sunday. Anyway, next weekend around maybe 3 p.m. India time, we're going to do a live stream quiz like we did last time. Maybe not exactly the same participants. We're going to mix a little bit and just going to have some beers and some fun and, try to enjoy these lockdown days.
Yeah.
There is no real difference. Darren says there is no real difference in the coffee. Yeah. See?
So talking about the coffee?
Yeah, coffee in the north or in the south of Vietnam.
Okay.
Subway is asking or saying, I heard government increased the taxes on alcohol. Do you find any different of price before lockdown and now? No, because I think
it's the same.
I heard no. In Goa it was going up I think it was 30% alcohol tax increase, but as far as I know, I think it was everything produced after announcing, and I think the beers we had were already priced with the old price. So lucky us that we got some, right?
The same
because this
price
is
as before.
It's the same price. It's 90 rupees. This one,
which is 90 rupee, which is
a bit more than $1, which is really good for this stout.
Yeah.
Simba, I forgot the name of the Simba founder, but thank you for making this because this is my wife's favorite. And mine too.
Yeah.
No,
and
not
I
my
gave
favorite,
it to you.
Yeah, why?
Because I wanted to try IPA. This is the one that
man. If you ever come to India,
yeah.
The chocolatey flavor. If you ever come to India, you must try this one. Try and have as many as you need until you like it. Really.
Yeah, Simba stout is one of the best stout I've ever tried. Yeah, really good, very good.
Yeah.
Actually, can I have a sip? A little bit.
Many sips you can have there, and perhaps some recipes, but no real difference, right? More drinks, yeah. Can you join? I think I'm not sure if we are full, but we'd love to have more people joining because it's fun games. Last time we had really good fun making all the mimic the meme and other games. We're gonna try to do it regularly, so we're gonna try to move with time zones, because we found out that we wanted some people from Europe and US, some friends, many of them in this chat room right here. What am I saying? Yeah, the time zone.
Time
zones are a bit.
Are you already drunk? Or
no, but time zones are not that good for live streams. So we wanted to have some participants from here and there, and then realize, okay, at the time that we are free in India, maybe Europe is still sleeping or waking up, and the point is having fun. Maybe drink some beer. You don't want to drink beer 7 a.m. in the morning, probably, or waking up too early or stay until 2 a.m. So we're gonna try to make this with friendly time for each area, like Asia, Oceania, Europe, US. We don't mind. Actually, I was thinking, I don't really care waking up at 4 a.m., having a beer and having a lockdown quiz. But I know she doesn't like this idea. You can see.
Yeah, I can't wake up.
I mean, if it's for fun, I can wake up or I can stay awake until any time. That's me. Yeah. 30% is a lot. I know, but the thing is, I heard in Goa the tourism was falling so much, so they wanted to make more, profit from drinks, that people are going to be buying drinks anyway, buying alcohol in Goa. So they said, let's even the tourism go down. If we have tourism, they're gonna pay more. And I'm not sure if that's gonna attract more people, because especially now with the pandemic. Daniel and Nas, they say, we had trouble finding alcohol in India. Yeah, you really need to. I guess the historical places it's not that easy.
Yeah.
Goa is quite I was gonna say Goa is alcoholic place. Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's a party place. There's a few local breweries.
Everywhere. You can see everywhere.
And you know what? The Captain Morgan rum, dark rum, Captain Morgan 1 bottle standard, guess the price in the supermarket here. You guess the price. I bought a bottle for New Year Eve, and there's no promotion or anything. The price is 210 rupees, which in dollars is, can you check?
Whoa.
210 rupees.
210
Indian rupees.
In
dollars.
Yeah, let's say US
God.
Dollars.
$2.7 for a bottle of Captain Morgan rum. No counterfeit, no fake. Really good, right? And they didn't have it last time, so I was like, okay, just beer. And now they have it again, so I was thinking, maybe I should buy one. But since our visa is expiring soon, we don't know if we want to stay longer here. I didn't buy it.
Let's imagine that you are single now, and you were in your 20s. And you are here in Goa, you would have partied like every night.
Oh shit, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a party place.
Yes.
Now I'm in my 30s, late 30s, so I enjoy some relaxed time, and you don't recover as fast as when you were 20s. And one party night means 2 days recovering, which it sucks, really.
It's really sad, but no, it's not sad. But now I feel sleepy even
in the afternoon.
No, even at 11 p.m.
Yeah, because we woke up very early.
Yeah. Well,
Subway is saying, what about Kingfisher, the king of good times? Kingfisher is not bad, but it's not our favorite, to be honest.
I don't like Kingfisher.
We've tried all Kingfisher. It's good. In a hot day, you're on the beach, any beer is good, to be honest. It's like Cass. If it tastes like ass, it must be Cass in Korea.
Yeah, the Korean.
But we are not like super fans of industrial beers, so we always support. I mean, we like craft beer and IPAs and stouts and like non-industrial beers.
We like more like stronger kick. Like
no, it's not that.
well, hoppy, the hoppy
Yeah.
flavor from the craft
Oh,
beer.
Darren has to go. Thanks for joining, Darren. We'll be in touch for
Thank
that
you so
quiz. Yeah, we'd love to
much.
have you.
Yeah.
It's 5:00 somewhere all the time. Yeah, Daniel and us. That's true. We should go with that. Yeah. What else? How long you guys going to stay in Goa for? As long as the government allows.
Depends on
Our visa is expiring on 17th.
17th.
And right today we applied for visa extension because they offer it. If you are here, like stranded in India, you can apply for visa extension. And government announced that foreigners can be here 30 days after opening the country, which we're not sure if it's going to be on the 17th or 18th or maybe later. So the thing is, we've been lucky because the lockdown has been extended 2 times so far. So we could reapply for visa extension for these 2 weeks. Yeah. We'd love to apply and say 2 months or 3 months or whatever long, because the house owner here told us, yeah, as long as you're okay, you can stay as long as you want. I'm okay there. You take good care of the cats and the house and everything is fine. So the only issue we have is visa.
Yeah.
We'll see. I hope we can.
I really hope.
Yeah.
Or you guys will see us somewhere next week.
Or not see us because we're offline. I don't know.
Somewhere like.
No, next week?
Yeah, it's next week.
Oh, yeah. It's in a week. No, they're going to extend.
Not even 7 days
Guys,
left.
pray with us.
Yeah.
We're going to extend visa.
Really
Nick and Helmi say, Goa is a party place. Oh, yeah. And you know what I read? I read some news that Goa Tourism Council, or what's the name? The Chamber of Tourism in Goa wants to promote Goa, like go back to the 60s. Because apparently it was a hippies paradise. And they want to bring the Goa tourism Goa tourism scene back to the 60s and mixing luxury and hippie, which I don't know, it didn't make much sense to me, but just find it on the news. It's a very strange thing, but of course it's going to be after the lockdowns and pandemics and all of that stuff. Yeah. That's so cheap, $200, right? It's so cheap. What was this?
That's like
the Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan is 2.7.
Yeah.
2.7 for the whole bottle. Yeah.
Goa is party city. We don't party that much. We are in the countryside, very quiet area. We have some cows here on the fields.
Yeah.
But if we won't party, it's good to know that.
Even we didn't really go to the beach also.
Yeah, really?
Like, how many times did we go to the beach?
Twice.
We were just so lazy. Many. Or we just love staying at home.
Yeah, this home is so nice.
Home is super good. If you guys have watched our like cooking videos or our like daily lives in here Goa videos, this house is located in a beautiful like nature.
We have like a few meters away. We have this super scenic road where people come from Instagram shoots and advertisement shootings and films.
It's a beautiful place.
We need to catch up. Yeah, big cities there are always queue for alcohol. Goa is the Ibiza of India, 100%.
Oh,
yeah,
true.
Because even the mix of beautiful nature, hippie side plus the hardcore party area. So it's very good comparison, really. And then muchos. See, rum and liquor in Turkey is more expensive. Beer is cheap and wine also. Yeah, but I think beer and alcohol in India in general is expensive. I think it's Goa the exception. Yeah, so it's good to be in Goa. I like to day drink better than party now. I'm too old. Lilas can't stay up, and since alcohol doesn't affect him. Yeah, but if we all meet, we're gonna party day and night.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
And Nick and Helmi, thank you so much for the super chat. I hate your cheap beer. If you try, you will love it. Really, it's so good.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
So nice.
Subway has a question. Hekyong, why don't you cook palak paneer? I want to see both of you cooking chicken biryani.
Oh, palak paneer. Oh, not bad.
Where do we see palak? We haven't seen palak in the grocery store.
Palak?
Spinach.
The green one, right?
No, spinach. Every time we went out for grocery, we don't see spinach.
Yeah, it's hard to get spinach. Maybe we have to go like bigger farmers market or something like that.
Yeah. Chicken biryani. Okay, challenge accepted.
Chicken biryani.
Yeah, we did. We're gonna try some chicken biryani.
We're gonna try.
But with the mixed spices, right?
Okay.
Mixed spices. Okay, next video. no, we cannot promise, but we're gonna try.
We'll tackle that.
Yeah.
We'll tackle that. Yeah.
Subway is
Chicken
also
biryani,
saying
yeah.
definitely your visa is going to be extended. No need to worry.
Fingers crossed.
Lockdown going to extend in some parts. But until it's official, we are not like super relaxed.
yeah.
Now it's stressful to week by week thinking, are we gonna be
Yeah.
extended or not? Do we have to pack in 2 days and go back to where? Korea or Spain? We don't know. So it's a bit stressful.
Even like a week ago when we were like waiting for our second visa extension, I got really stressed because we applied on the same day, and then Jordi already got like a exit permit like until 17th May, and then I didn't get it yet. So it was very strange because we applied on the same day. So I was like during the weekends I was like visiting, and I was like, oh my god, why they don't give me the exit permit? Maybe they only gave it to you. And then Jordi was like, come on, they're gonna send you.
Yeah,
and
of
then
course. I mean,
and then next week I had to call them.
All right.
I had to call them and then say, oh, by the way, my husband already got the exit permit, but I haven't gotten it yet. When am I going to get it? And then I just want to know. And then they're like, okay, you're going to get it like soon, like this week, soon when?
No, but that was the same day, right?
Soon.
You got it the same day you called.
No,
1 day
the
after.
next day. So soon. Okay, I got it. Like, so soon, how soon? And then they're like, okay, in 2 or 3 days. Okay, that's good. Good.
The good thing is you can apply online. You don't need to go to the office because the Goa immigration office is closed. So everything is arranged in Maharashtra, Mumbai, the big state in Mumbai. But now they have a lot of corona cases there. So maybe they have less or half the staff working. So I understand delays because there might be a lot of foreigners in India applying for extension or maybe wanting to go out, because I heard some Russians and British and Spanish. The embassies organized some flights back to their home countries, which we didn't want to join because we're okay here and happy and cheap beer, so it's good. So
and also we needed to do like a long trip to go to, for example, if Korean like embassy was arranged some flight, it's going to depart from like big cities like Delhi, Mumbai, and then we have to move to the place, and then
you have to domestic flight and all that stuff.
Risk taking on the domestic flight, and then it's a lot of.
I mean, it's just stressful.
Pressure.
Because you don't want to be, I don't want to overstay, and then the day we want to leave, they check your passport. Oh, you stayed longer and overstay. Big fine, because I heard in India the fine for overstay is really strict and serious, and maybe I read prison somewhere, or I don't know, but they
can put you in jail.
We follow quite well the rules regarding visa, and we never did overstay anywhere. We heard of travelers doing overstay, like you just pay this amount of dollars when you exit, and that's it. But I don't want to deal with this stuff.
But you never know. Like they can, if they want, they could put you in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, if they have a law, so what?
Well, I don't know about
why do you want to risk that?
Yeah, no, we don't want to risk at all. Yeah.
So we try to follow the rules.
Oh wow! 2 hungry diners are giving us an idea. Haha! How about biryani wrapped in tortilla, like biryani in burrito?
Ooh.
Sounds good, but I'm thinking. The thing is, biryani itself, it's so good that you don't need tortilla or any other thing. The thing is, biryani, it's amazing. I mean, you don't need to wrap it. You don't need condiments. Sometimes
the mix of spices.
I used to make a lot of Mexican food back in Seoul, remember?
Yeah.
Like tacos and burritos and stuff. And I put a lot of veggies and chicken, whatever. And because the rice wasn't that great. But the thing is, biryani, you don't need to do anything to biryani, really. Even this kind of shitty biryani we bought last time, I mean, the spices mix, the color wasn't, that spectacular or anything, But then as you eat, you start, what is this? It has the cardamom, it has the clove, it has the other things that I don't know the name, and it has everything, and the flavor is It was so good, right?
Yeah, it was
I mean,
really
you
nice.
if you saw the stories, I bet we got you hungry, right? Yeah.
The mix of spice is just incredible. How
Wow.
does it make this taste?
It's really good biryani, and it's funny because biryani it's not that popular dish in Indian restaurants abroad. So we used to, well, we didn't go to that many restaurants in Seoul, Indian restaurants,
Mhm.
but most of the things they have is what, chicken tikka masala and palak paneer and some curries usually, not even thali or other like common popular dishes in India. And biryani, no foreign Indian restaurant in Seoul had
No
biryani. I
no
don't.
biryani.
I think
Yeah.
biryani I tried for first time here in India, and I think I never saw it before.
Yeah,
Which it's kind of surprising. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I realized that if I didn't come to India, I
Mhm.
would have thought like curry and tandoori chicken is all Indian food.
Yeah.
Because that's quite popular in Korea, like the tandoori chicken and some different kinds of curry.
Curries.
Like that's all. And then there are more and more things
Mhm.
out here.
And
I mean,
you move from state to state, and so different dishes, and yeah. Subway is asking or saying, "Don't worry, they will not put you in jail." I'm not sure. Only they ask you some questions, and then you need to pay fine. Yeah, but we don't want to pay fine. If we can just arrange things legally and no problem. Yeah. If the reason is genuine. Yeah, the thing is the reason is genuine. We were even thinking asking for like, how do you call it? Political asylum. Because we want to, if you just give the reason that our country is not safe and we think going there is not safe and Goa is safe and we have the enough money to stay here for long, we are helping the economy in a way, right? Why not extending here with a tourist visa or whatever visa if there is an alternative? Why not? Right? Yeah. Landman joining from Seoul, sub. What do you think of local Indians would think about Korean style curry?
Korean style curry.
Wow, that's a very good question.
I think they will feel like it's too mild.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Too mild because not much spice in it.
Well, it can be spicy.
No,
but not it's
really.
not the same.
Really,
Yeah.
it's not the same. It's totally different.
Let's try to find some comparison.
It's like what was the thing that you had, the prawn caldino?
Caldino, yeah.
Caldino?
Prawn caldino.
The prawn caldino is really mild, right? So Korean curry, it's something like that, but without the
that's not a curry.
coconut
That's just
flavor.
a soup.
But like anyway, if the local people here would try the Korean style curry, they will think,
okay, just to give you an example.
What is it?
If you have bulgogi in your mind, the real taste of bulgogi, then eating loteria bulgogi. It doesn't taste like the real bulgogi
burger. The loteria
yeah. I mean,
burger.
one thing is the bulgogi, the meat, the dish, the sudbul bulgogi.
Yeah.
Sudbul, no, like what's the kurut?
The tukpeki?
Yeah, tukpeki bulgogi. Yeah. And the other thing, you try the loteria bulgogi burger, and you compare that. I think that would be the feeling between Indian curry and Korean curry. That doesn't mean Korean curry is bad.
Korean curry is good.
But Indian curry is much better.
Curry
for us. Right?
Korean curry is, I would say there's no relations to Korean curry and Indian curry.
Yeah, I think it's just a coincidence they are called curry.
The taste is totally different, I think.
Maybe it's called curry because it has some spices and turmeric, but
yeah.
It's like
Korean curry is more like with the turmeric and salt, and I think that's pretty much it. But the Indian style curry is like the masala and
more spices,
like more like different kinds of spices like mixed all together, and it just creates this magical taste. You just can't really compare.
Yeah.
But
200 diners are saying never tried Korean style curry before. Is it similar to Japanese style curry?
Yeah.
You can say it's closer to Japanese than to Indian for sure.
for sure. Yeah,
It's creamy and
it's more like a milky. I think Korean curry is like a milky,
the thing is,
isn't it?
there's a few varieties of Korean curry. There's like the kind of yellow one that you see the chunks of potatoes and carrot there, and there's more like the what's that brand, Java, the Japanese famous
one.
Java curry, which is
Like
very dark, like
dark
that,
color.
this brown, which I mean, I don't know, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, but it's quite mild. I would
Mhm.
say it's very mild, and I mean, of course, there's like a spicy version, so you can get it from supermarket, like the spicy one. Then it's kind of like a hot,
Mhm.
but still, if you compare it to Indian curry, it's really mild
Yeah.
taste.
Nick and Helmi have to go to bed, work tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Thank you for the beer.
Yeah.
Rest well and stay safe, please.
Cheers.
Which street food you like most in India? Have you tried Pani Puri? Of course, we tried Pani Puri. Episode 2 of our South India series. First time we had Pani Puri was next from. No. It was in Panjim in Goa. Our friend Chintan took us for some street food. Like, you guys have to try real Indian street food. So he took us to some Pani Puri by the beach in Panjim, the capital of Goa. And oh my god, man.
It was so good. It's
that's
veggie.
one of the most, how would you say, like funny to eat street foods, because they are these balls with the liquid. You have to eat it kind of fast, because if you don't do it fast, that liquid will like penetrate the ball and melt it or whatever, like make it too bland, too soft.
Empty, like hollow bowl.
Yeah.
And then there's some ingredients inside, like spices and ingredients are inside, and then it's also the texture. It's very crispy, but at the same time, it has this like a sauce
and
inside.
That sourness with
sour,
tamarind sauce, if
sweet,
I'm not wrong.
And it's really good, really good.
What else? Other Subway.
Yeah.
Tell us other street foods. I mean, what else did we have? Pakora, it's good. Samosa, we found a really good samosa place not far from where we get the groceries. It was open for one day. I got like 6 samosas. And then it's been closed for the next days that I checked. Nice. And but you have to be careful. We got some bad samosas the day we left Goa 2 years ago, that we were going to Hampi.
Mm-hmm.
And we got some samosas from the train station. And I think they were not that fresh. So we got some rough ride. Rough ride in the train. Yeah.
But anyway, samosa is great.
Yeah, exactly. The Pani Puri, when you bite and you see the explosion, you feel the explosion of that liquid tamarind, if I'm not wrong, tamarind juice.
It's a festive of flavors.
Because it has the chat
at the same time.
The sweet of the chat. Is it chat? The kind of dry noodle kind of thing. And para pao, I don't know. Chole bhature, no, chole bhature is the one with chana, with the chickpeas. Many more. We've tried many, but I really don't remember the names. But I think Pani Puri is one of our favorites. Yeah. And we haven't eaten Pani Puri for a while. Last time, maybe it was not even in India.
Wasn't it in
Nepal?
England? Oh, no. Nepal. Right.
We tried Pani Puri in UK,
yeah,
in Birmingham, because we heard that UK is kind of good with Indian food. So we were in Birmingham and we saw this Indian restaurant, and we suddenly craved, like, oh, wow, do you want some Indian street food? Because it was a restaurant specialized in street food. And they had Pani Puri. But man, I felt really bad paying that much. I don't remember the price, but really it was expensive. Like 5 times the price of normal Pani Puri, but it was a fancy place. I mean,
that's how it works.
Sitting down.
Like, even the Korean restaurants in England was ridiculous.
Landman is saying, so how did you manage to buy beer? Do they allow people to buy alcohol now? How did they ban it before, if they still allowed people into the stores? Yeah, we got to manage beer. The thing is, when you own... Okay, number one, the liquor stores, like only alcohol stores, were closed. Not allowed to open. And the supermarket with license to sell beer or alcohol, that beer or the alcohol section was closed. There was like a tape, like police line, do not cross, something like that. And at our supermarket that we go
often
all the time. It was the fridge with the beers was like, you could see like the back part of the beer, and since it was located like in a kind of a narrow place, you could not access that. So, and I asked sometimes like, I said no, not available.
But from 3rd May, right?
4th.
From
I think officially from 4th.
Officially from
we
4th.
got it on Monday 5th, if I'm not wrong. So I went there and everything was open and we were happy.
Like since Goa is a green zones, in green zones I think they can sell. They can start selling like beers in supermarket. So we could get beer finally, and we can enjoy like every day.
Puri and Su, you haven't had Pani Puri until now? That means you had Pani Puri now? Please specify. In that case, I mean, it must be easy to find Pani Puri in KL, right? It must be. I mean, there is Indian area and everything. And I'm sure you can find it in some Food Panda or Uber Eats or something. For sure. Try it. And the budgeteers are here. Yo, how are you doing? It's late in Chiang Mai. By the way, yesterday we were live with the budgeteers in a quiz game thing that we had so much fun and finally met one of our channel inspirations and
definitely
good friends from now on. I hope.
Yesterday I was so nervous. So I think I barely spoke, but I'm so sorry. Sorry for that. I think our cats talk more than me.
Come on.
I'm sorry, but we were honored to be in your game. And
if everyone here
really
just
fun.
Go to the budgeteers and you will see our inspiration for our YouTube channel. Because we started traveling and we thought, hey, we're traveling, we're shooting a lot. Why don't we make a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
And then from then we started like checking YouTube channels like budget travel, no like luxury travel or stuff like that. And we just started following them and they are big now. They are references, Yeah. Okay, what's there? Mamuchos, I would have jumped and grabbed the beers and run. Yeah, you would have, but I wouldn't have. No, it was scary. We agree, try to make more Indian food. Yes, exactly. Budgeteers, I found a speakeasy. Just had 3 pints of IPA. We were told, what? Wow, that's scary. $500 fine per person if police found you. Exciting, yeah, indeed exciting. Wow.
What?
Shit. Yeah, no. I wouldn't risk. I'm too scared. I mean, my wish for alcohol wasn't that strong to gamble $500. No.
Wow.
Plus, I don't want to mess with police in India. No, it's too scary.
Wow, didn't know.
Yeah. Puri and Su, they say, no, I'm not Pani Puri now. Yeah, I know. Pani Puri, you're Pani Puri and Su. That's your new nickname, Pani Puri and Su. All of that you want to have. Yes, please, try the food delivery thing.
Budgeteers, you guys, did you watch the bike trip? Did you like it? Yeah, we watched.
We commented you when we watched the last episode, like this dramatic and climax and Mark.
Yeah, the
Mark.
What to say?
The Mark journey. That was the other title.
The growth of Mark.
Yeah. Try it. Yeah, just go. Whoever wants to travel solo or not solo, just watch this budgeteer series or mini series, the bike trip. This bike kind of loop, right, from Chiang Mai going to Pai in the north of Thailand, and there is this guy with a personal, how would you say that?
Personal growth.
Personal growth.
Growth.
Like travels with himself and his demons.
Bike trip. Yeah.
Very interesting stuff.
It was good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Shadanion is here. Hi. We expected you like an hour and a half ago. Wow. Thanks for joining.
So for the bike trip, I thought it was pretty good. It not only it shows the beauty of the Chiang Mai, the Mae Hong Son look, right? The Mae Hong Son look, but at the same time, you also focus on like each person's story, and that also makes it more like interesting. Yeah, we really loved
You
it. And
can
then-
relate.
yeah,
at least to some of the
And then
characters.
after watching that, we thought maybe we would love to try the Maehongsong
Yeah,
room.
because you don't have to
Yeah.
drive.
No.
The thing is, thank you so much, 200 diners to buy rice for your biryani. Yeah, we're gonna make. Okay, that's definitely you got it.
Definitely, yeah.
we
yeah.
make biryani next time.
You made us
Whether you or me.
have
Doesn't
to
matter.
cook. Yeah.
Good.
We're together.
The
We'll
thing
do it
is,
together.
she said, yeah, we could join the bike trip. Of course, we could join because you don't have to drive. But I'm still a beginner with a bike, and I don't go fast, and I don't do tricks and shit. And yeah, I mean, I'm okay driving at my pace, my speed. If we have to stop, we stop. If we have to rest, we rest. But going at the same speed or at the same pace with other people, I think it would be a bit stressful for me.
Yeah. Pressure.
But I think
a
it's
little bit.
fine to
Yeah.
be late and everybody's waiting for you and you arrive. I think that's still fine. So
Yeah, on
Yeah.
your own pace, right?
on your own pace, yeah. Stopping,
wanna take
eating,
rest, you take
resting your
rest,
ass.
And
Yeah.
true.
Because that's how we did the Hà Giang
Yeah,
loop in Vietnam. Usually people do it in 2-3 days. There's a loop in North Vietnam that people do it motorbike. I don't know how many kilometers a day, but quite fast. And we took forever to do that.
Yeah.
But I have to say that we wanted to visit a national park down south, which is not on the loop. So what people do in this loop with 3-4 days, we did like 9-10 days in a bigger loop. So we visited some towns that are not even on the like a normal like vanilla standard loop. Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
And since you did that, you gained the confidence.
Well, shit, if
for
I get
driving motorbike.
I mean, I was zero. I mean, I had zero experience with motorbikes. A lot of experience with bicycle, yes.
Yeah.
But oh man, if you start, that was like a big, how would you say, like a good baptism with a motorbike.
You
really.
guys can drive motorbikes, like all of you guys. I know budgeteers can drive motorbikes, but I'm so scared.
I feel better
I'm
with a
so
motorbike than with car.
scared.
I'm so
Yeah.
afraid of driving a car. I feel they are like machines, killing machines.
I'm so
You know?
scared.
Well,
I don't-
motorbike
I
could
don't
be
know
too,
why, but I can ride bicycles, but it's the speed that makes me really nervous.
But you can control the speed.
But maybe I cannot.
No,
Maybe I
Come on,
cannot.
you can control the speed. You control
maybe
it.
some mechanic problem, or I'm so nervous. I'm so worried about some accident happen, and then like the bicycle I can control the speed and everything, but
200 diners. Peter and Oni have to go to bed. Yeah, Melbourne is quite late there, right?
yeah.
Thanks for joining and thanks for
Thank you
the
so
biryani.
much.
See you next time. Okay, take care. Continue. Sorry.
So yeah, for me it's the speed that makes me really really nervous. And
The thing is, you can go slow. That's the thing. If it's your trip, you can adjust the speed and go on your own. Like here, when I go to supermarket, well, no, sometimes I go way fast, to be honest.
And
But
then,
no, I'm a pussy.
and then
in
you
the
need to
bike,
put
really.
the light, like left turn. Every time you take the turn, you have to put the light
That's one of the
on,
easiest
and
things,
then-
really. I thought it would like consume more
it's
like
too much for me.
attention for me.
Like,
No, that's really easy. It's okay. This gives you light.
okay.
Wow, you're that.
Oh,
Tomato,
maybe in Korea it's too
It's
late.
sleep time in
right?
Korea, so
Oh, then
Mr. Park is
my dad is leaving now.
11.
어,
in
고마워요,
Seoul.
아빠. 잘 자요.
와줘서 고마워요.
Good night.
Good night in Korea.
I'm so sorry that I just speak English and they might not understand anything.
That's a topic I want to address
But I
on
can't really translate like each sentence.
Yeah.
So
on our channel. That's one topic I always wanted to talk, and I think we never talked about it. Our channel is in English for some reasons. One, because of audience, because YouTube speaks, I guess, in general, more English than other. Well, no. Okay, that's arguable. Okay, we speak English between each other. Okay.
yeah.
Haekyung doesn't speak Spanish. I speak some Korean, but my Korean is not good enough to communicate or to speak on a YouTube channel, to be honest.
No,
So
no.
we decided whatever contents we create on YouTube, on a blog, or Instagram, whatever, should be mainly in English. But then we think, okay, if we just do English contents, we are missing a bunch of Korean audience and Spanish-speaking audience that it's actually big, because vlogging and YouTube now it's super big in Korea.
Yeah.
And Spanish-speaking audience is huge. I mean, all Latin America now is super into YouTube, and I can tell because I see videos of people reacting or whatever. Like, there's a lot of content in Spanish. So we had this dilemma, like, should we like do videos in Korean and Spanish or a mix or something? But since all our videos, or most of our videos, include both of us, we just say, okay, we have to do it in English. There are some videos that Haekyeong does by herself speaking in Korean.
Very low
But
views,
I think we should
we
should do more videos in Korean, more videos in Spanish, and maybe put subtitles for English speakers.
But also it's really difficult because depending on the like audience and nationality, you have to aim for some other like things. Even though you're covering the same things, you have to focus on like from different angle. So it's a bit tricky for us. Like if you're making like a video for Korean audience, then we have to like find like different things. So it's a bit very tricky. We're still struggling. Like,
Struggling. Okay, catch up with the chat. Subway is saying, how is the weather in Goa nowadays? We are in a heat wave this week from the 8th until 14th. We have a heat wave, and I think I said at some moment in the chat that it's really hot. So and monsoon is coming anyway. So end of May, monsoon will start. So it's gonna be hot and humid and rainy. So
yesterday it rained
a little bit.
And I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Like it's been like burning sun every day, and then suddenly it just kind of rained, and then I felt like kind of refreshing.
Yeah.
It was.
Shadanian is asking, how's driving experience in Vietnam?
Oh.
Driving car, I don't know, but riding experience,
it
might seem scary because there's so many bikes and you see the roads so chaotic, especially in cities. But I have to say it's a nice country to ride a bike because everything is made for bikes. You know, I mean, even if you take like a road trip, it's safe because you know you're gonna find like repair shops all along the way. You have a flat tire, don't worry, in a few meters you will find a repair shop.
And people are willing to help you guide you to or call someone to fix your bike.
Episode 10 of our Vietnam series. We had a flat tire at the end of the loop and we just dragged the bike a little bit. No, I think I rode with a flat tire.
I was ran after you.
Yeah. So, and then we had another flat tire in Dalat. No problem. Everywhere I mean, you don't have to be afraid to have a problem on the road and being lost.
In Dalat, what happened? We called, right? Or
no, we stopped somewhere in that resort kind of thing.
And then he called someone and
someone came. So
someone came.
Everything it's like one of the main businesses in the whole country. So you're safe riding. Safe. I mean, not in the traffic. You gotta be like, slow and don't rush and all that stuff. Yeah.
So, but
did you ever consider learning Hindi? You've been there a while now. Might make fun of content. Not make fun content if you speak in Hindi. Yeah, we should. But the thing is, in India, there's so many languages, and even in Goa, there is this Cockney language that I think maybe it's even more spoken than Hindi. Hindi is like the national language, yes, but every state you go, there's not even dialect; it's a language. So if you go to Karnataka, but they speak Kannada. If you go to Tamil Nadu, you speak Tamil. If you go to Odisha, you have to speak. I don't know the name of the language there, but every state have their own main language, and we consider learning a few Hindi words, but the thing is, the English is so good here that
you don't really feel like
they approach to you in English. So, and there's no miscommunication. When you speak in English, everybody understands you. I mean, they speak even better than us.
Yeah.
Some of them. Yeah.
And it was interesting to see some of our friends, we gathered, and then they started speaking in English, and then suddenly, all of a sudden, they realized that they're from the same region, and then they started to speaking with their own language.
Oh
It was very interesting.
Maharati.
Yeah.
Shadanian saying English with subtitles in other languages is the best way, I guess. And then English can catch a lot of audience, but you guys also put subtitles that will attract other language speakers. Yes, but no. We realize that even we put a lot of subtitles in Spanish, Korean, and we do the auto translate for other languages like Vietnamese or Thai or Hindi, Tamil, blah, blah, blah. When we check the YouTube analytics, the percentage of these people like turning on the subtitles in those languages is under 1%. So sometimes it makes you think, like, is it worth the effort of going through all the making subtitles, how to there's a lot of work behind that. But we like to believe that even if you're not good English speaker, you should be able to get some content in your own language subtitled, just like you do in Netflix, right? Yeah. And then Mamuchos. The good thing is that in Latin America, people is accustomed to read subtitles, but in Spain, not so much. We are lazy to read, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Dubbing made a lot of damage in Spain because of Francisco. Yeah, we were discussing that with one of my students, that because of dubbing, people in Spain are not used to foreign films in original language, so they are not that reading subtitles. Same happens with Russia. I think they told me, like, in Russia they dub a lot, so they are not used to reading subtitles, and they miss a lot of content. When you're not reading subtitles, it's like in US, Parasite arrived quite late, and I saw some people just skip the movie because you have to read subtitles and it wasn't dubbed. So wow.
I remember when I was young, I was watching some like movies on the TV, like with some dubbed movies. But I think in Korea now it's quite popular to watch just movies with subtitles. I mean, even if you go to movie theater and you watch, like, for example, like Avengers movies, like everything is with subtitles.
Yeah, everything is original.
So when I heard that there's still many movies like in Spain, like with like a dubbing voice, I was really surprised that, oh really?
Yeah. Oh, we have hello Chaitanya Sai. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for
What is this
coming.
question? What are the differences you found between different states in the South India in terms of food, culture, dressing, language, people, etc.? Maybe a video next time. Wow, we'd love to make a video, but did we pay that much attention to that?
Different states in South.
I mean, I could not tell you, like, when we were in their state, the food was like this, and when we were in that state, the food was like that. No. Maybe. I mean, if you read about it, then you realize, oh yeah, this was more like the banana leaf in the Tamil Nadu, especially Kerala, and banana leaves we didn't have that many in Karnataka, for example, right?
Yeah.
And
we felt the difference a little bit. Like, for example, in Goa, for breakfast we barely had like, what was that? The
idli,
dosa, idli. But when we moved to Hampi, they were like, it was so easy to find those breakfast, and we really enjoyed the different kinds of like dishes and like the different cultures. It was really shock for us when we moved from Goa to Hampi.
It was a big change because Goa is very westernized. I mean, you can find, like, Cafe Coffee Day and all that stuff, and even though it's not a big city, Panjim is not that big. When we moved out from Goa, it was like, oh wow, this is the India you had in mind, like this postcard India with all those colorful sari and big temples, which it's a big difference. But I think we were kind of lucky or whatever. Like, we did well landing first in Goa for to avoid this big culture shock that would have been if we just land in, I don't know, let's say Barami or some place,
Yeah.
It was a bit like a good transition that, okay, this place is quite still, we could adapt slowly. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah. Maybe a video next time. Yeah, maybe we should travel a bit more to document these differences.
Yeah, the thing is,
we didn't pay attention to the dressing, the fashion, or the culture that much, or the language
not
even, because we
really.
couldn't distinguish.
We were just like too overwhelmed with
Yeah.
all the things we were seeing, and then we were just busy with, like, I don't know, with observing all the things that we were doing, and then we didn't really pay attention to like small details.
The thing is, India is so big and so rich in culture in different states that you need more than one lifetime. Travelmates. No, you need really. I mean, even for natives, they struggle to travel the whole country. Not struggle, but you need a lot of time to go state by state and learn enough from each place. Like, I feel that even with Spain, because Spain is a country, but we say like it's a country of countries, because each, not province, but community, like each region have their own like cuisine and traditions and popular festivals, and and the nature is different. And so if in a small country like Spain it's already like this, imagine in a subcontinent like India.
So the answer is we have to travel more
that's the answer.
To make another videos.
That's always
to
the
compare
answer.
all the like different kinds of states.
True.
We really traveled. We didn't really travel much. I mean, we made like a South Indian series, but it's not even like 10% of the whole South.
No, of course
South,
no.
South India.
Yeah.
We can't really say that. So I'm really glad that I had a chance to travel, even though it was a small part of India. Before coming here, I had no idea. Like, I just thought, like, there's some kind of like a concept, like that India would be like this, India would be like that. But after coming here, I realized that it's just a whole different place. Like really hard to explain. It's just
foreigners have a misconception of India, and you don't get the right idea until you go there. I mean, there's no media or movie or whatever, or blogs or YouTube channels that explain how is the real India until you land here. And I guess this is the same case with many other countries.
And also India is like consists of like many like different like states, and then each state is very unique, like on its own. So it's really hard to say India is like this, because India is just like how to say, like a sum of like all different cultures, like the variety of like the whole thing. So even my friend was asking like, how was India? Like,
well, just come.
Like, just
how can I say how is India? It's like, how is the world?
Like, you have to be specific. How was like Hampi? Like, how was Goa?
Exactly.
Like,
it's
how
like
was
saying,
Bangalore?
how is
like,
Asia, or how is Europe? Well, Europe maybe
it's very hard to explain. Like, India is so huge and all different kinds of things. So
even then, you see many people go to the north for first time and do the Golden Triangle and Agra, Jaipur, Delhi. That's so different from the south. What we've seen in videos from, I don't know, from the Budgeteers or from Daniel and Nas, it's so different from what we've seen.
What we've experienced
in the south.
It's a whole different place. We feel like it's a whole different thing.
Subway is asking, do you guys watch any Bollywood Indian movies? If yes, which one do you like it or not? Did we watch any? No. I think we should start watching some Bollywood movies. There's a bunch in Netflix that
we haven't watched it yet.
What was the name of that actor that passed away last week? Because I saw him and I said, oh yeah, the actor from Slumdog Millionaire and some other movies, and he had a lot of good movies apparently. So, and he was a very good actor and very loved by the whole country, I think. So I was thinking, maybe there's a good chance that many of his movies might be in Netflix or available for download or whatever. So we could start with that. But to be honest, no, we're not watching many movies at all. I mean, not even Hollywood movies, or we got some Spanish movies a few days ago.
I think we prefer TV series.
Yeah.
But I would love to watch one of like Bollywood.
We not any recommendation, Subway, like for foreigners, first time Bollywood. What would you recommend that we can find easily? Like maybe even in Netflix? Okay. Manu, damn, can't wait to travel India. Yes, you
Oh,
cannot wait. It's really
yes.
good. I mean,
Yes.
it's the
Way over the expectation.
ultimate,
Yeah.
maybe ultimate backpacking experience. Really, it's wow.
True.
Really,
True.
it's challenging. It's rewarding. It's
Should I say this? You're gonna experience the hell and heaven.
yeah, in a way. I mean, if
Yeah.
you're
Hell and
depends on
heaven.
what you expect, but yeah,
Yeah.
you can be really shocked in some things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the whole world.
Hell and heaven. I said hell and
Mhm.
heaven. We're going to.
Yeah.
But it can be anything. Like you can travel. You travel somewhere and it can be hell and heaven anywhere you go.
Yeah, even in Korea. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but
Subway is saying, oh, it's a state. It's like different country, exactly, with different
Mhm.
cultures, different food, different festivals, different language, different. Exactly, you are from one state and you travel to another state, and there's like a language difference, like a culture difference. That's why it's really good for Indians to travel
yeah,
domestic.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
wow, it's so nice. It's like
Yeah.
for maybe it's even bigger difference, but for Europeans traveling around Europe, which is not that long distance, and you see like different traditions and cultures. Like a Spaniard goes to Germany, or a Czech goes to Ireland. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And
Yeah, Manu, you need to. Well, you need to, but no, we have to wait for the pandemic to be over and countries to be safe to travel. Irfan Khan, that was the name of the actor. Yeah,
You must watch 3 Idiots. I watched it.
I watched it.
Yeah.
I have to say, I didn't love it. I mean, it was okay, fine.
It was good.
But I think I was a bit tipsy or even sleepy, so I
But
didn't.
it was a bit long.
Yeah.
Long. But it was really
It's
good.
super
Really
popular
good
in
movie.
Korea.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 Idiots. Right.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
Viso. Hola, ¿qué tal? Yeah, Viso's Travel is here. Hola, Jordi and Hekyo. Thanks for joining. I don't know what time is in. You're in US right now, are you? Yeah. Well, US is waking up for sure. US is 10 a.m. or 9, or depending on the area.
Shatanan is saying,
living in
is
Korea
living in
is
Korea is expensive or it's just Seoul area?
Yeah, Seoul is more expensive than other areas, and you can feel a big difference between city and
True.
countryside.
Right.
So,
like for example,
right?
like where my hometown is Pohang. Nobody knows.
Right.
Nobody knows.
I know.
It's near Busan, the second largest city in Korea.
Mhm.
And if you compare the price of the property where my parents is living and the same size, same same style house in Seoul, probably
Double?
no, not even double, like 10 times more
No.
expensive. True.
Come
It's
on.
true. If you want to live in that house that where my house
Wow.
where my parents is living now in Pohang, my hometown, you have to pay 10 more.
In Seoul.
10 times more in Seoul.
Yeah.
So living in Seoul, if just for this example, you can see how expensive and how crazy
True.
it is living in Seoul.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's the housing,
Yeah.
but even the how do you say, the cost of living in Seoul in general. I remember when I first was there, 2009, I felt the subway was super cheap, like Kubewon, like less than $1 per subway trip. It was like, oh wow, and the subway system was super good, punctual, clean, organized, everything. Like even the Tokyo subway, really good. And I felt like, wow, but Tokyo subway is this expensive and Korea subway is this expensive. But in a few years, the price kind of increased.
Yeah.
Doing groceries became expensive. Veggies, fruits. Wow, it's getting really expensive, really.
I think every time we did like a big grocery shopping, do you remember how much we spent for buying all
10만 원,
the 10만 원, right?
$100 for not a weekly, maybe a bi-weekly kind of
like
grocery
all,
for
like
filling the fridge.
All fruits or all vegetables and everything that we need. And then I told that I told that to my parents. So we spend this amount of money like every time we go grocery shopping, and then they were saying, really?
Yeah,
that's ridiculous. And then my parents told me that they spend like a quarter of that amount. So Yeah.
I guess it's good because Korea is a very small land, so it's easy to travel domestic. You know, like
true.
you might be in the countryside, but commuting to
Yeah.
a big city, it's easy and short, and you can travel the whole country. Maybe in less than a month, you can see the whole country. Really.
So nowadays, people are like realizing that it's ridiculous living in Seoul. So they're moving out from the Seoul. They're living in like a 1 hour or 2 hours away from Seoul, and then they just commute like from different cities, but a bit close to the capital.
Anyway,
city.
Seoul is so big that if you live, depending on the area you live, your workplace might be like 1 hour or more a subway trip away from your home. I used to commute like almost an hour, which in Barcelona is like, come on, you ride the subway or bus for an hour, you are way away from your hometown, you know, like outside the city. But here it's like, oh, okay, 5 minutes from home to the subway, ride the subway, an hour, still in the city, you know. It's not countryside at all, it's still inside the city.
Oh, somebody mentions that I like the movie Train to Busan. So there are even people who commute from Busan to Seoul because it's only like a 2 hours and a half,
not that common.
less than 2 hours and a half minutes. So some people do that. I mean, so
there's a bullet train, the KTX, which is less than 3 hours, no?
Yeah.
Visa Travel said it's like California versus Oklahoma. Yeah, exactly. Like very expensive state or city compared to kind of countryside area. Yeah, Korea is getting expensive. Plus, I think it's getting more international attention, and you know, mobile industry, Samsung, LG, and whatnot.
But I should say that Seoul is very expensive, but it's also very interesting. It's interesting city.
You don't get bored.
You don't get bored at all.
It's convenient. I mean, you have everything at any time. It's safe. I mean, I never felt so safe anywhere in the world. Maybe in Japan, but you can go outside as a man. I'm speaking as a man. Outside, holding any like a laptop or anything at night. I don't know, 3 a.m. showing your iPhone or whatever in any neighborhood, and it's never anything happened to me. Super safe, really, and I really love that because Barcelona. There are some areas that I didn't.
Yeah, it's quite safe because the robbery thing is quite shameful to Koreans. So if you rob something from someone, it's very like shaming. So shameful. So you don't really do that in Korea. So I would say in that point of view, you can say it's quite safe.
Yeah.
And then there are so many events going on like every day, so you would never really get bored living in Seoul.
Jack Point, my good old friend from Barcelona.
Hello.
¿Qué tal, Jordi? ¿Cómo están? Greetings from Spain. We'd love to visit Korea once all this ends. Let us know so we can guide you, because we'd love to. You know, I lived in Korea for almost 9 years, and none of my friends visited. Well, once at the beginning, but only my family came, and I always wanted like, come join Korea and let's go party, travel, whatever. But no, it never happened. So I would love to show Korea to my Spanish and Catalan friends. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the mamuchos are leaving.
Hey guys, we have to head out now. You go to get some wine, right? So happy you guys got beers, and hoping you visa response come back very soon. Oh yeah.
Oh no,
Maria, don't go yet. We have something for you.
Don't go yet.
Maria,
no.
1 minute more.
Wait.
Maria, I hope you didn't leave yet. Anyway, this is for you.
We prepared a song for you.
But we know you, because I can.
Okay. Let's start. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maria. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Maria. Maria's birthday was 2-3 days ago, and we were supposed to have a live stream quiz, but it didn't happen. So since we are live now,
happy birthday!
I asked Haekyung, hey, can you play Happy Birthday for Maria? And there you go.
Happy birthday, Maria.
Everybody say Happy Birthday, Maria.
Hope you had a good day.
It was Saturday, right? Yeah. Happy birthday, Maria. Wow, you're good.
Wow.
I always tell Hekya, please play more, sing more. We should do a live stream with her singing and all. No, I'm shy, blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
But anyway, I wanted to celebrate in a special way. So thanks for coming and happy birthday again.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's nice. YouTube, some random stranger telling you happy birthday. How nice is this, right? Yeah. Pork? You thought it was pork? The surprise? Yeah. Good job. Yes. Any other with happy birthday song needed? When is your birthday? Any close birthday soon? We can request another
happy birthday song.
I mean, no. If any birthday coming soon on the next stream.
Yeah. Any request song?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, we need to catch up with the chat. Shadanion, thanks for answering. Do you find travel-related books helpful for planning traveling? That's a very interesting question. Yes and no. Yes, for a first reference. Like, I think we never bought a travel book, travel guide, Lonely Planet. I downloaded online something, or I just check blogs, because travel guides tell you what they want to tell you, which is might not be what you are interested in, or does it make sense?
Sorry, yeah? I was reading the Mamucho. Oh, look, perfect time for me to leave. Someone asking about Madrid versus Barcelona.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
Mamuchos, no, it's just afternoon or something for them. Yeah. Good night. Thanks for joining.
Bye-bye. Cheers. Bye.
Finishing, by the way.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
You want?
Really more? I'm okay. Continuing. Yeah, travel guides, Lonely Planets, and all that stuff. It's good as a reference to see the map and see the highlights or important points, but I don't rely with that for restaurants or accommodations at all, because you have internet and that's much better. I mean, Google Maps, you just check restaurants in the area, TripAdvisor maybe, but the problem with that is that most of the reviews are posted by foreigners, so it's really hard to find hidden gems by locals, known by locals. So we use a lot Couchsurfing or Quora or other Q&A websites. Is that how you call it? Like Quora, or what's the other website?
Quora.
Where you can ask, or maybe Google Maps is also good. But Couchsurfing was a good resource. Or Facebook groups even. Facebook groups, you go join, I don't know, Dalat food or Madurai foodies. Yeah, like any city or area to find the best restaurants or the most authentic local restaurants, and that works really good. So Facebook groups in that aspect is really useful. Yeah. And then, okay, more. Subway says, Jordi, can you tell the difference between Barcelona and Madrid city biggest football rivalry? Difference, Barcelona is better. No.
Great answer.
No, Madrid is the capital. It has a lot of cool architecture, nice food, and it's classy. Yeah, I haven't been to Madrid many times, maybe 3 times, I think, or less.
I think I will take this.
It's okay.
Too.
I guess it's more interesting living there than visiting there. But Barcelona is a tourist paradise, I would say, because it has really nice beach. The surrounding cities along the coast or even interior, they are really good. If you check the numbers, many Europeans want to move to Barcelona to live there. They are already moving there. And it's a very nice place to live. It's very expensive though. Both Madrid and Barcelona, they are really expensive, and that's one of the reasons we're not rushing to going back to Barcelona, because it's out of our league right now. It's even the, how do you call, the vacation accommodation, or like Airbnbs, are killing the local housing. So they are kind of kicking out locals for all this like holiday accommodation, which really sucks. Well, luckily the whole pandemic situation is putting like a stop to that, and there's less speculation with all the real estate and all that stuff. But it was really serious, and prices are crazy. I mean, you want to live in Barcelona, you need a really high salary, really, because many locals have to move out the city and live in the suburbs and outside. But it's a very nice city. I mean, it has a lot of culture, a lot of things going on, events. You don't get bored there, and each neighborhood has its own personality, which it's a very interesting thing to experience through time, not with a just 5 days or 1 week holiday.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting city to live in, Barcelona. Plus, it's very foreign friendly.
Sorry to interrupt, but the Puri and Sue is leaving. It's been a great time chatting with you guys. Thanks for live stream. Thank you.
Thank you, Puri and Sue, for joining.
Try
the Pani Puri as soon as you can and let us know. Make a video out of it. Yeah.
It's an amazing.
Kuala Lumpur is
snack.
going to sleep.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, I missed something. Okay, Visto saying, lo bueno es que no tenemos liga todavía. The good thing, we don't have league. Well, first, I don't follow football, so I don't know. I think I read somewhere that they would start sports and sports events in general with closed door, no audience, but apparently didn't yet. I don't know. Subway is saying, I would recommend you guys start writing travel blog. We have a travel blog. It's called live.travelmates.com.
We've been a bit lazy and then we didn't really
No, the thing is,
post much these days.
Yeah,
But we've been like writing.
we
stuff, yeah.
move towards the video. I mean, we like writing and everything, but we think 1 minute of video tells way more than, an article in a blog. So, and it's visual. Internet nowadays is visual. I understand people like to read, but the time and effort that it takes writing a proper blog article and having a live stream or a video, it's a big difference. So we still write every now and then somewhere when we want to let people know about some links, some like detailed info that maybe it's a bit too boring in a video. Then we post it on the blog.
On the blog, yeah.
But it's not our priority, I would say.
Yeah.
It's there.
Right.
We post every now and then, but it's a bit dying. No, not dying, but abandoned, let's say.
It's
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
You need to trim the grass and stuff.
Yeah. Subway says, Spain receives highest number of foreign tourists in the world. Really? Can you recommend must-visit place in Spain?
Ooh.
I could and I will, but since it takes a lot of time to recommend, I will do it in a proper
blog post
or
Yeah.
or a video or like.
But maybe you can name 3 places now.
Okay, Barcelona, Girona, Vic.
Yeah.
There are
Good.
cities that they are very near to each other, maybe a bit more than an hour to each other. Barcelona, Girona, Vic. Boom. They have some beach, some medieval city, and some Jewish medieval city. Yeah, you will see. Yeah. Shadanian, in your opinion, which country in Europe is good for first-time visiting? And is Eastern Europe a good destination?
Oh.
I will answer the second one. Eastern Europe, we haven't been to, but oh my God, we'd love to, because we have friends coming from there. We have friends moved there, and Czech Republic.
I would really love to visit Poland.
Poland.
Yeah.
Budapest. Yeah, we because we heard it's really affordable. It's rich in culture and nature is stunning. A lot of history. So maybe after all this pandemic situation is gone,
we might
we do
explore a little bit in
we would love
Eastern
to.
Europe.
Really,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
I would say even more interesting in a in a budget travel point of view.
Mhm.
More interesting East Europe than Central or West
But
traditional
Well,
Europe.
what do you think if it's your first time to travel Europe? Where would you?
First time to go to Europe, yeah.
Probably England. Do you
Well,
think?
in
Don't you think?
Brexit,
Ooh,
I guess.
Well, but
Well, the thing is, you don't have to focus on only one because distances are very short. So you can do in a few days, like Koreans do. Koreans, when they go to Europe, they don't focus on only one country. They do like I don't know, 2 or 3 countries.
Like France,
Paris,
England, Italy.
yeah, Paris, Rome, Berlin, for example.
Yeah, Germany. Like
it depends on your priorities, but
I would say England. England
is
is a good start.
But
yeah,
it's a bit different from the.
It's full of like culture, full of history.
All Europe is like that.
But the buildings are fabulous and.
Yeah, I don't know, Europe.
Maybe it's the language also they speak English,
exactly
English, so
yeah.
it will be a good start to interact with people there, and it will be probably good experience.
Yeah,
if it's your first time.
Yeah, Biso is saying I like the southern parts like Seville, Malaga, Cordoba, and of course Barcelona and Madrid. But don't forget Galicia. I went to Galicia and I was super young there. I was like maybe 12 years old or very young, and I can't wait to go to Spain to travel with Hekyung and show her how beautiful and rich is. Not, I mean, all the country, but the north. It's so underrated. North of Spain, Galicia, Asturias, Cantabria, País Vasco. It's boom. I mean, it's wow. Yeah. The city and beyond, they say, we've been to Barcelona and loved it. We even got a chance to take a boat ride into the Mediterranean. Exactly, yeah. Mediterranean is kind of underrated as well, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's a lot of cruises. It's exploited. Yeah. Totally agree about the vlog versus blog. We stopped writing on ours because we couldn't focus. Exactly. It takes too much time. I mean, making proper videos takes also a lot of time, but I think it's more... Maybe money-wise, it's more rewarding because to make some money, to monetize a written blog, you need a lot of visits. To start monetizing videos, you don't need that much. I think it's less. I don't know. It's easy, and internet moved towards to the videos. People are reading less and less, and watching more and more. So, I guess it's evolution. Yeah. Travel Tribe going 2 hours strong. Yeah, wow. I can't believe it's more than 2 hours and we're still chatting with everyone here. It's nice. It feels good. We started 6 p.m. and now it's 8:15. We can keep going on. I'm not hungry or I don't need to go to the toilet. I can, yeah.
Actually,
by the way,
I need to go to the toilet.
Go,
I'm sorry. Excuse me. The beers makes me go to the toilet.
Can I ask you to click like button, the thumbs up, if you haven't? Thank you so much. It's this YouTube race. It's so hard, man. It takes a lot of time and effort to grow a channel if you're not lucky with a viral video, and we're not. Yeah. Subway, he's saying France and Spain are recovering very fast. I like the way German contained the virus. I didn't read any news about German. I'm focused. I mean, we were a bit saturated with all the news and everything. And if I check any news, they are mostly about Spain. And I think they are doing fine with all this phase thing. I'm not sure. Biso might bring some info about that. Maybe Biso is more updated than I am. Yeah. What else? Agreed. UK, because although it's not part of the EU, it's still in Europe. Yeah, it's Europe, and the architecture, and there's no language barrier. UK is so cool. Expensive though, really expensive, right? Yeah. Viso is doing his first live ever Tuesday 6 p.m., which is tomorrow 6 p.m. Yeah, our nighttime. We'll try to join Viso. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Travel Tribe channel, let us know your endurance secrets. Travel Viagra. No, I think our secret is travel slow, like spending low, not rushing, stay enough in a place that you don't have to rush and you can have like one day totally relaxed. Like you know, when you travel, people have this mentality that checklist, like you are in Paris, you have to, or Paris or whatever city, but you have to do this and do that, and the checklist, because when you're back, people might ask you or even judge you, like, oh, did you go to that place? Yeah, we have to, because it's on the checklist. But if you have to do this kind of checklist, save some days to rest, because that really helps. Jordan Travel Tribe is asking, like, let us know your endurance secret, like travel Viagra. I like that concept, travel Viagra. How to stay traveling for that long. So what we do is, basically, I was saying, like, we travel slow and always save some days. Like, maybe you book 3 or 4 days in one city, but that doesn't mean you're going to be those 3 or 4 days moving around and visiting. Maybe we take 1 day off traveling and stay in the hostel relaxing, or just going to the restaurant around the corner, editing, or just doing lazy. And there was this concept, someone said there is this travel shaming, was it right? Travel shaming, that people judge you if you don't do this checklist, like, you went to that city and you spent a full day in the hostel, shame on you. No, why? It's my life, I travel how I want, right? Why you have to judge how I travel? You travel the way you want, you spend the money you want or the time you want in the places, but we shouldn't be judging how others choose to travel. If they want to be 3 days in the hostel drinking beer and socializing, yeah, you're welcome, good. Or if you want to be rushing and sweating around the city and do all the checklists, good for you. I mean, it's like, what? Are we judging, you're watching this show on Netflix, shame on you? No, everybody chose their own taste, right?
Probably Jordi already mentioned, like, stay long in one place. It definitely helps to travel longer in a slower pace. But also, like he said, like, just do what you are interested in. That will help you to travel longer. Like, if you are just keep doing what others recommend you to do, even though it's not something that you really like, then you will get tired of doing all those kind of things, like filling up all your, like, bucket list or whatever, the checklist that you have to do. So do something that you really like, you would really enjoy. That will help you to travel, like, longer, like,
if that's what you want, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sabe is asking, Jolly, have you tried tiger and animal safari in India? Yes, we did. We did the Periyar Tiger Reserve south in the border between Tamil Nadu and Kerala, in Kumli, Takati. Episode. Well, there's no number episode. It's there's 2 episodes of that in the South India series.
Yeah.
We didn't see any tiger, but when we crossed the Pani Puri on the way to Mysore, right? When we moved from Uti to Mysore with the bus, after saying goodbye to Trick Jodi, we crossed Bandipur, and they say you can see tigers on that road. Don't look at me like that. I see your face on the screen.
Do we see?
She's looking at me like, you're... No, but they say you can see. And I think I saw trees moving, but could be an elephant or could be wind. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, we did a safari in Sri Lanka. What's the name? Udawalawe National Park, where we saw elephants like this close. Amazing. And a bunch of other animals, but oh wow, yeah. In India, we did the Periyar and what other? Just not like national park, not proper safari, but a lot of like nature hiking. Yeah. What else? Manu, that's why I'm so hyped for my first longer trip, about 1 year, because I think the feeling of having all the time in the world and there's no need to rush is gonna make the difference. Yeah. Exactly. Like,
right.
If you have like one deadline and you have to be back home, then of course you try to stretch and do all what you can in this short time. But when there's no limit and you are kind of traveling full time like you do, it's like your only deadline is the visa, and usually visas are quite 90 days or 30 days, which allows you to do a lot, and you always can come back to that place. So yeah.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
Subway, another one. I think hostel is the cheapest accommodation in Europe. I will definitely prefer to stay in hostel. In hostel, we can meet the different countries. Exactly.
Yeah.
But not only in Europe, anywhere. I mean, hostels, sometimes we need a hotel night. Sometimes you don't want to meet a bunch of people in the lounge or hear the
sometimes
party
you're
people
just
or anything.
tired and you just want a private space.
Right.
In that case, we kind of when we were like backpacking, now we kind of like settle down, not settle down for a long period, but like a short-term period, we kind of settle down. But before, when we were like backpacking, for example, if we do three days like hostels, like in a dormitory, like one night we just go to some good like a hostel.
No good, just
like,
private
like
room.
just a private room. We
Private
just book
room.
for a private room.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just need a kind of private space, So
Jordan said sometimes we need a hotel night. Looks at Heiken with his dreamy sexy eyes. No, I mean that she's the one asking for the private space.
yeah.
Well, I guess I can endure, or I can
Yeah,
tolerate more sleeping in a dorm with
not like
10
a
more
romantic
people.
night.
No,
but
it's more like about your
more for your personal space.
Yeah.
Because I'm more like how to say, like
private or introvert or whatever.
Introvert. I'm more like Jordi is
Yeah.
kind of outgoing, and I'm introvert. So I really want my private space sometimes. So that's why sometimes I ask Jordi, oh, okay, we stay like 3 or 4 nights here in hostel, but one night or even 2 nights I would like to have our own private room. Yeah. So
and even sometimes hostels have private rooms. So if you really search,
right,
as a solo traveler, you might find a really cheap like dorm with, I don't know, 6 people or 10 people. But as a couple, maybe a private room is cheaper than 2 bunk beds in a group room.
Sometimes. Yeah.
So I mean, or maybe slightly more expensive, but then you get your own bathroom or shower.
Yeah,
and
more
then
convenient.
If you compare,
probably.
like, what we're gonna pay $2 more and we have your own bed and your own bathroom. Yeah, I can pay that for a night. So it's better.
Yeah.
Plus, we're getting old, and age is not very friendly with backpacking hostel lifestyle, I would say. I don't know. Sometimes I'm getting a bit tired of hostel life or backpacking life. How do you call that? Pub crawling, blah blah blah. It's like, no, I had my party days or party years, and
behind.
It's not what I need right now, because maybe next day I want to wake up early and I want to do some hike or just want to walk, or so. Yeah, we're less and less social.
I will say before coming here, when we were backpacking, like the days we were staying in a hostel was like 70%, and then the days we were staying in a private room would be like 30%.
Before
but
what?
now, before like settling down, before we started like a house sitting, but now we started this like house sitting things, and then we love like having our own space. Now it's the opposite. Now we prefer this kind of thing, so we stay this kind of property like 70% of our trip, and 30% sometimes we like to just do backpacking and then like to hang out, so we just go to like dormitory style like accommodations, and we kind of like.
Can you remember last time we were in a dormitory?
Nepal, no? Isn't it?
Oh yeah. I was thinking Singapore, but
right?
Nepal,
right?
November, yeah. But where? Nepal? We didn't do any dorm. Everything was private in Nepal.
Really?
What?
Wow.
We didn't do any dorm.
Singapore
was
Singapore.
In July,
Right.
August.
Right. One day before we moved into our.
We did 2 nights.
House sitting place.
Mm-hmm.
We needed to meet our like house owners, and then like introduce ourselves. So we had to book a one night or 2 nights. 1 night, right?
1 night when we arrived, 2 nights before we left.
And 2 nights before. Yeah. So.
Totally get it. After being out and about all day, you just need some space away.
Yeah, exactly.
You just want to, I don't know,
relax,
fart freely, or just walk around without a shirt. And one of the things I really can't tolerate is snoring people. Oh my god, because she doesn't snore, or I can hear, and I think I
Yeah.
don't snore. So when there's a
You
door
don't.
and there's
Don't
someone
worry.
snoring loudly, if I'm not deep sleep and I'm trying to get asleep, it's super annoying to me. And
True.
but that's not a reason that we don't go to dorms, because when we go to a dorm, I'm not even thinking if there's gonna be someone snoring.
Yeah.
But when you're in a dorm and then someone snores, it's
That's
like,
really
oh
annoying.
shit, we should have chosen a private room.
I know.
Big
It's
regrets, you
so
know?
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't care. You can sleep with a train passing by, or
Well,
but
still, it's a bit bothering. But
yeah.
I think Jordi is more sensitive when it's about to sleep. When he's about to sleep, some even small
no,
sounds, he
mosquitoes and snoring. That's the only thing that
he gets really irritated.
I even heard. I remember sometimes like doing a big. You know, when people snores, if you do this sound, they usually, I don't know, maybe wake up a little bit and back to sleep without snoring for a while at least. And I even did that to you sometimes. Like, I learned that from my mom. That's what my mom does to my dad when he snores. So sometimes we were in a dorm, someone was snoring, and I was like, shit, I want to sleep, and this guy doesn't. And I was like, really loud, like, please wake up and sleep again. Not being loud. Yeah. Okay, Subway says, I would like to ask both of you the one qualities you like most about each other. Oh my god. I would say about Haekyung that she's always ready to have fun.
Which one?
This
Sorry.
one. Both of you, one qualities you like most about each other. I like Haekyung because she is always ready to have fun, and she's very kind of responds my spontaneity. Like whenever I have some crazy idea, I say, and she might say yes, when other people would say no, you're crazy, and she follows me, and also that she laughs at my shitty jokes or whatever. Yeah, that I really appreciate when people laugh at your jokes. I think it feels very good.
It's because I realized that it's the fastest way to shut someone up.
Wow. Very nice from you. Wow.
Just okay. That's good. Okay. Yeah. And about Jordi,
You don't need to say any if there's no.
what I like about Jordi is that Jordi is always like energetic, like positive, and he always like nothing will like make him like depressed, or he always finds a way to see a positive point of everything. I'm more like sometimes I get really depressed, or sometimes I get really nervous or anxious, but Jordi always finds a way to turn it to a different side. So that's what I really like about him.
I agree. I'm very positive.
Yeah. But sometimes it's too much and you get annoyed, like
Yes.
yeah.
Subway says, but you guys are still young. There is no age for traveling and backpacking. True, there is no age and there is no age for traveling and backpacking, but
you
I'm not sure if
you get more tired. But
yeah, I'm not sure if
it
comes
That's
with
true.
age, but I guess age makes you less tolerant with some things. Like, for example, snoring, hearing other people snoring. If you can pay $1 more and be in a room where no one is snoring, maybe you can do that, I guess. I don't know, but I'm not saying about it's an age thing. It's more like a preference. Like, oh, I'm very tired and I would like to have our own bed, our own air conditioner temperature, whatever, like have our own room, your own space. I think that's not age related. Yeah. Shadanion, some moments of peace is necessary when traveling. Exactly, right?
Yeah.
You can do the party, whatever, backpacking beer. How you guys sleep in Indian train? Many people snoring while sleeping. Well, we didn't take that many trains. We took 1, 2,
I didn't
2 or 3 trains.
I didn't really get
No, we didn't hear
bothered.
any. No snoring.
I think the sound of train
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
loud already.
Yeah. The
Already.
rail like
Yeah. So you don't really get bothered by
No, really.
snoring. And
And in the bus neither.
Yeah.
We took some buses. No,
Yeah.
because I guess maybe I'm wrong, but I guess on the train or on the bus, it's kind of hard to get like a deep sleep. You sometimes wake up maybe every hour or every 2 hours,
True.
and I guess you don't reach that phase of sleep of snoring like an elephant or something. So maybe,
I don't
or maybe
remember.
I just
don't remember
I didn't
any
catch it anyway.
snoring
Yeah.
person. And I sleep very well.
Nick and Helmi, why are you still awake? Wow, it's Nick and Helmi are in Sydney 1 a.m.
Oh
Having
my god!
you have to work tomorrow and still here, but you never left,
Wow.
or you just came back because you can't sleep and you are missing us. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Indian train produce so much sound. Exactly. The
Yeah.
bus, well, depends. I remember, I don't know, I think it was the trip from Bangalore.
The bus, a lot of movement, up and down.
Yeah. But the bus from Bangalore to Pondicherry, which was a night bus, sleeper bus, he was honking all the time. So no way we couldn't sleep. I didn't sleep that much. And I woke up so upset, remember, when we woke up in Pondicherry because he stopped Pondicherry, and then we were like packing, okay, get off. And then he continued before we could get off. So we had to get off on the next stop, which was still Pondicherry, but kind of far from the main stop. So I got so upset early morning, like I even swear to the bus driver when he left, like, "Wah!" No, did I? I think it's on video, I'm not sure. Yeah. More questions. Which is your longest train journey and how was your experience? Longest train journey.
Train.
Maybe not in India. Maybe it was the train from Hoi An to Hanoi. It was a night train anyway.
Yeah.
But I think longer than a train journey, we did a 24-hour bus journey in Laos. And that was insane. But it wasn't that bad, really.
It was.
I think we watched two movies on the laptop.
It was fine. I mean, they stopped. They stopped like
They
several
stopped enough
times.
Yeah.
And then you go out and eat something, and then you come back. You go to the toilet and come back. So it's not like a non-stop, like 24-hour in a bus.
Yeah.
So it was fine.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
When I heard first, like, the bus back to the capital, it's 24 hours. I was like, no, 24 hours in a bus. Wow. But I think I didn't have to go to toilet at all. We were sitting, like laying.
Sleeper bus.
Yeah, sleeper bus. So you could sleep.
Yeah.
You could lay down completely, kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I think I didn't use that. There was no toilet in that bus, right?
No.
We stopped enough times. That's why it took 24 hours. Because it was stopping maybe every 2 hours or something, quite often, right? I don't remember having a meal or anything. It went quite fast, really.
Yeah.
And we took it like 11 a.m. in the morning. So imagine, oh my God, I can't believe we took this long trip bus. 11 a.m. in the morning, 24 hours, or maybe 23, arriving to Vientiane, the capital of Laos, in 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. in the morning. But I don't remember. Maybe I slept through a lot. And I watched some shitty movies. I watched Batman Ninja, which was awful. And you should never watch it.
Somehow I can't really watch anything when I'm on the bus, when I'm in the bus or train.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me feel
Dizzy?
dizzy.
Sick.
It makes me feel sick. So either I just have to listen to music or I just have to sleep. So I just choose. So it's like I listen to music first and then I just fall asleep and then I just sleep all the way.
Yeah. Manu, he says, haha, Sri Lanka with the loud music for hours and hours on the bus ride. Surprisingly, I could sleep so well. Don't know what it was. Maybe it was my brain protecting itself from the music. Exactly. Well, after a while, that music becomes, like bird sounds. You can sleep with that. The worst thing with buses is that if they're not sleeping bus and they're not like proper comfortable seat, for me, it's really hard to lean my head somewhere. And sometimes you try the window, but it's so, shaking so much that that's not an option. Or the front of the seat. I think yesterday the budgeteers were talking about this. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, maybe it was train or bus. Anyway, some transports shake so much that there's no head position that you can rest properly, I think. Right?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
And what else?
Oh, Shada.
Shadayan leaving.
Man is leaving.
Thank you so much for joining, and I think we're keeping you for so long. But anyway, thank you so much. You're staying here
Yeah.
like heroes all the time.
right.
Subway, another question. Which is the most comfortable transportation for you guys? I like train rides when they are comfortable, when the seat is not too hard. I like that you can see the landscape and no?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say train is
Depends on the country, I think. For example, in Korea, even better than the train, there are some buses with this super comfortable seat that you can just, recline and all. Wow, those are
but
good.
I think I still prefer train because the bus is quite limited space and doesn't have.
Yeah, the thing is,
if it's long trip, doesn't have a toilet. So
true.
So, but train, it has a toilet, and then
Cafeteria, right?
you feel less movement. It's quite stable, and also it's a, I don't know, it's kind of good experience.
Yeah.
Like taking a train.
True.
And even the sound of the train is kind of, I don't know, like romantic, or I don't know. It's kind of good.
In trains, even in Korea, you have these trains that they even have like a karaoke room in some of the cars.
I didn't even know.
Not with you, but I've done. Yeah. Like arcade machines in the train. I'm not talking about first class or fancy stuff. No, really cheap arcade machines, like a cafeteria with some like instant noodles and like kind of cheap snacks and stuff. Yeah, it's good. You can stand up and walk around and explore other cars of the train, like in Train to Busan, right? Yeah. What about the cruise? No, we never did a cruise. And I mean, I think, okay, moving by boat to some other point, it's okay. But I really don't like much the cruise travel of, like being most of the time in a boat with many facilities, many stuff. Yeah. Plus, it's super expensive and super polluting. So, not my first choice for sure. No.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you take either train or bus, you can see the landscapes on the way. So maybe it's better.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Karaoke room in the train in Korea. I hope it still exists. I remember taking one overnight train to East Coast in Yangyang or
that's possible.
Tonyangjin.
Because we love, Korean people love karaoke, so it's possible. I would say.
You've been to 12 cruises. Wow. No, I'm not. It's not the priority. I don't know. Taking a boat from A to B, yes, but being on a boat for many days, stopping on the coast and everything, no, it's not.
But
Plus, I heard. Well, yeah.
But you go to some place and then you kind of travel the
Yeah,
place, and then you
stop
come
to-
back. I think it's kind of fun. I think
Yeah,
it would be.
it's not my thing. No, because you go to a place, it's limited time. You have to be back in the boat.
Okay,
It's not
okay,
flexible
okay.
at all. You are following that schedule. I think it's quite the opposite of our slow travel style. No?
Mhm.
Yeah. You only unpack once. That's true. That's right. It's convenient. I mean, and there's restaurants, and I think I would like to do that if I had a family, so you have less worries of keep moving and unpacking all that stuff. That you just unpack once, and every day is like a one-day trip. Like, oh, today I'm gonna wear this shirt, and
That's
we're
a good
gonna
point.
go to this restaurant, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. As right now, I think we're not into this cruise. No, thing.
Yeah, but if it's cheap, why not? we could.
I don't
try.
know if it's too polluting, even if it's cheap.
Or
but
maybe you could take the next ship.
no, there's no
No,
this
no,
option.
no.
You pay for that.
Yeah.
If it was this flexible, everybody would be doing
Right.
that.
And you
I
already
wish.
unpack. You have your own room and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Subway, you should check Vizo's travel channel because he has a few episodes of a huge cruise he took. So yeah, go. He's saying, I have 2 vlogs in my channel of my experience if you want to check them. Yes. Yeah, exactly. We like to, some days you don't feel too excited or too oh yeah, let's travel a lot. Some days are not like that. You just want to rest. And I would regret so much if the time is limited and then you stay on the boat or on the ship and then you don't visit that city and then you just miss the chance. So I think we prefer flexibility. Yeah. All right, we've done, oh my God, 2 hours, 40 minutes.
Wow, it's been long.
And
Jeez.
I'm a bit hungry now. So I think it's kind of dinner time already. Yeah. Subway, where are you watching us from? What state or what part of India? I think, did I ask that before? Just want to know. Where are you watching us from, Subway? Or where are you originally from? I think north, but let's see. So yeah, we should be wrapping up this live stream, which we really enjoyed. And wow, yeah, it was nice to have many familiar faces, some new faces here. And we got to say hi.
It's really good.
Right? Yeah.
Experience.
I think it compensates for the lack of contents that we haven't posted for
I hope.
almost
I
3
hope.
weeks. Yeah, I mean, it's good because you have more interaction with people. If we post a video, only if we have a premiere, you can really interact or through the comments, but it's not the same. This is much better. So we might go live this week, right?
Yeah.
With a quiz. No, wait. Well, definitely we might have the lockdown quiz this weekend, but we were thinking doing a quiz against each other, like compete and of course interact with all of you. And then we have a video that we have to do like a tasting, but that's going to be not live.
No. Well, we'll see.
We will see.
We're gonna see you soon.
How busy or inspired we are during this week. Yeah, Bizo. Hopefully see you tomorrow in your live stream. Yeah. And Bihar. We were in Bihar. We were in Bihar last November, our first 2 or 3 days when we crossed after Nepal. Bihar state. Yeah. The fancy hotel we stayed.
Oh,
after
really?
the mosquito night. Yeah.
Oh, wow, interesting.
That's Bihar state. What was the city? Patna. We were in Patna for 2 or 3 nights. 2 nights.
Yeah.
Right?
Before moving to Varanasi. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Nice. Yeah, Bihar state is quite dry. No, not easy alcohol found there. Right? Yeah. Bodh Gaya. No, we haven't visited there. Yeah. John Dangerous. Wow. Hi. Long time no see. It's late in Seoul, but John is here. Thank you for joining, man.
Quiz sounds good. Yeah,
quiz. Yeah, we're gonna do weekend quiz.
See you on the quiz
and maybe a
live stream
versus quiz to challenge each other. Yeah. Manny, ¿qué tal? Hola. You catches us that we are almost leaving. Yeah. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks a lot.
Many people came today. Crazy.
Cool.
How is US, Manny? Manny is doing a lot of videos of exploring, lockdown or the current situation in the US. Yeah. Okay, Manu, really enjoyed the stream, guys. Gonna start catching up on your videos the next days. Keep it up. I love listening to your travel experience. Thank you so much, and we love sharing the experience. If you just, in Spanish we have an expression like pull the tongue, which means if you motivate us enough, we're gonna explain a lot. And the beers also help. Right?
Beers helps a lot. Yeah.
Oh, Subway is from Patna. Yeah. Bihar is dry state.
Oh,
there you go.
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
Cool.
City and beyond. Yeah, please try joining us and participate because next live streams are going to be fun. I'm just saying that. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Click the like button if you haven't, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. But I guess we know everyone here, and you're already subscribers, which we really appreciate. Anything else?
We really had fun, and we really hope you had fun too. And hopefully, see you guys soon. We will see you guys soon on our quiz night.
Thanks for joining.
All right.
Good night from India. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yep. Finishing. See you.